What's up, drinking buddies? It's that time of the year again. It's time for the annual AVN episode. This year, holy shit, I did 17 shows. And instead of spacing them out over the next couple weeks, it's all here. A lot of them are short format. They're all pretty short. And they're spaced out. If you go in the liner notes, it'll have time breaks for each interview. On top of that, we are fucking celebrating because this is fucking episode 100 since I started this whole mess. From those of you who have been here since episode 1, since we were the 288, to those of you who joined in when we became And Now We Drink, those of you who are just tuning in for the first time, welcome. Pop a drink. We gotta fucking celebrate this one, guys. 100 fucking episodes. Not every podcast makes it to this. Somehow I made it with my liver still intact. And you know what? It is thanks to you. Each and every one of you that tunes in, week out, the ones of you that tell your friends about the show, go to iTunes, rate us 5 stars, hit me up on Twitter, hit us up on Instagram. Much love, guys. We're going to keep drinking. Cheers to 100 fucking more. So real quick before we get into the AVN content, got to give a shout out to the people that make this shit possible. First and foremost, our dear friends at Ghost Tequila. If you don't know, I don't know how you don't know at this point. Ghost Tequila is a 100% agave Blanco tequila that is 80 proof, infused with fucking ghost peppers. It is fucking amazing. I can't rave about it enough. Check it out at www.ghosttequila.com. And right now, they're offering a promo. If you do a survey, 50% off any of their gear. So go to ghosttequila.com, check that shit out. Also, we are brought to you by Laughable. Laughable is the #1 comedy podcast app on iOS. You can listen to your favorite comedians, your favorite artists, your favorite shows. You can buy tickets in app. It's always getting better. It's always improving. A big shout out to Ned for supporting the show. On that, if you're in the LA area, March 8th, come out to Van Nuys for Caliente Cage Rage. I will be cage side. We'll be partying. We'll be drinking. Watch some girls fight. It'll be a lot of fucking fun. Also, March 13th, me and a whole team of pros, I'm going to be the weakest link on this motherfucker, are doing the Big Sicilian Challenge at Big Mama and Papa's in Northridge. So 8 of us are going to throw down and eat 50 pounds of pizza between the 8 of us. Jump on social media to find out the exact times, but swing through. We could definitely need people to cheer us on. But without any further fucking delay, we're going to kick off the episode with Miss Ela Darling, virtual reality virtuoso, and all around rad woman. So enjoy, guys. If there's a particular interview you're not particularly digging, all the times are in the liner notes for when each interview starts. So enjoy, guys. Holler at me. Give me feedback. Tell me who you want to hear back on the show. Once again, guys, thank you for being here and helping us celebrate this milestone. Here's to 100 more. Cheers.
When aliens come to take over, they look at us like we're out of our minds now. We're gonna galactic makeover, and now we're thinking that they just might be right. I cannot wait for this whole world to end. I'm gonna break out the bottle with my friends. I think they'll tell the best stories when we're gone. And now we drink.
All right, we are live. Well, live-ish.
I'm a little bit dead.
A little bit
on
dead?
the inside.
How did that happen?
I'm just that goth.
Oh, my God.
Oh my god.
So welcome to the Golf Show. No, we are still at AVN 2018. I have the lovely Ela Darling with me.
It is such a pleasure to see you.
It is. We both live in LA. Why do we not hang out more often?
Oh, I don't leave my house. I'm a shut-in.
I've been known to deliver. It's okay.
Oh, okay. I could do that. Friendship delivery. Sign me up. Is there an app for that yet?
Yeah, there's Bumble BFF.
Oh, wow. There really is.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Like, hey, you're super busy and possibly lonely. Swipe on people.
Is there an ICO for that yet?
I think it just falls under Bumble, so
Yeah. Come over and hang out sometime.
definitely.
We'll chill.
I'm always down for like chill video game movie nights. So
Hell yeah. We'll rift it up. Do you play VR?
I want to.
Dude, it's so fucking good. This is going to be really boring for your viewers, so feel free to cut. But I just, my roommate just got a new VR game last night. It's like boxing in VR, it's exactly how it sounds. But like, it's a fucking workout. And it's really, like my back is sore today from like boxing for like 10 minutes last night.
Oh, yeah, it's serious work. Like flailing your arms.
Yeah. Reckless abandon.
You wonder why pro fighters like sometimes look gassed 10 minutes into a fight.
Yeah.
Because it's fucking hard, especially in real life when someone's punching you back.
Oh my God. I cannot last more than 4 rounds in a boxing ring before I'm just exhausted. I'm a delicate flower, though.
But you're also a pro athlete.
That's generous.
Well, sex athlete.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I'd hope so.
Hey.
Hey. So, as I told you off mic, what we're doing for AVN 2018 instead of our normal long format bullshitting is we're asking everyone their wildest AVN story. And I hear you have a doozy.
I have a pretty good one. It was
being
probably
modest.
one of my most irresponsible weekends of my life. So, starts out, I was hanging out with friends. Oh, my dear friend January Seraph, God rest her soul. Well, not God, but someone rest her soul, had invited me to this really cool fetish party. And I was still pretty early in my friendship with her, so I very much idolized her, and the invite was amazing. So she invited me to her hotel room. She dressed me up in this amazing latex dress, which she loaned me. I'd never worn latex before. We go to this wicked, kinky sex party where, like, everywhere you walk, there's like, oh, there's people fucking there. There's people fucking there. I'm going to sit. Nope, there's someone fucking there also. There is sex everywhere. And I was just kind of a spectator.
Sounds super boring.
Yeah, as you do. So I went there, and then I left, and the friends I was staying with had already gone to bed. So it was maybe 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock maybe. And then I ran into a friend of mine who I'd known for years downstairs, and he had this really beautiful woman with him who I had kind of known, indirectly. And he was like, "Oh, Ella, do you know my friend here? Hey, friend, do you know Ella?" And so we met, and she and I hung out a little bit. Our mutual friend went off to bed as well. We're walking around, we're having a few drinks, and she's like, "Hey, you want to go to the bathroom and get high?" So I'm like, yeah, let's go fucking smoke some weed, girl. So we go, we vape some weed in the bathroom, we make out. I think we might have finger banged a little. I don't know.
How risque.
I know. We got to third base essentially. And so then we hang out, and she's like, "Hey, do you want to come back to my room?" Because I couldn't go back and wake up my friends. I didn't have my key with me. So she invites me. We go across the street, apparently, to her hotel room. Her roommates were already waking up. It was sunrise by now. And so we go to her room. We don't end up fucking anymore because other people are waking up, and she realizes she has to sign in like a few hours. So we crash in her bed. I wake up several hours later. I am alone in essentially a stranger's hotel room, surrounded by very expensive makeup kits and MacBooks, by myself. And I'm like, wow, okay, you trust me a lot. Thank goodness I'm not an asshole. So I get up, and I'm like stumbling around, looking for my clothes. Where the fuck are my clothes? And then I see this wadded up ball of latex in the bathtub, and I was like, oh shit, I wore latex last night. Now, if you've never worn latex, to put it on, you have to have silicone lube. You have to grease yourself to pull it on. And then you have to grease the latex when you're done. I had no lube with me.
Oh, no.
I had nothing with me. So I'm naked, again, in a stranger's hotel room with a wad of not clothes anymore. I didn't know where I was. I didn't know really anything at this point. Now, luckily, my friend Anna was visiting from Brazil, and she saved my ass many a times at this point. So I text her, and I'm like, "Anna, I woke up naked and alone in a stranger's hotel room. What do I do?" And so she was like, "Take your phone. Take a picture of the phone in the hotel room. Send me the picture. Wrap a towel around you. Step outside, take a picture of the room number. Send it to me. Okay, I'll be there in 15 minutes. This woman shows up 15 minutes later with a bag of clothing, my cowboy boots, a banana, a coffee, and a hug. And cigarettes. Everything. She handled it. She was like, "Okay, baby, let's go." And she just took me right home. Now, 2 nights later, I go to the AVN Awards, and I'm very excited. My friends did very well. It's late. It's late as fuck late. And it's like, I have to be up at like 6:30 to catch my flight for this spanking shoot I'm doing tomorrow. I guess I should probably hang out and drink more right now is what I should be doing. Yeah.
Quick side note, though.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we ran into each other at the airport that morning. I think that was the morning that we were hanging out at the airport bar after AVN.
Probably.
Because we were both on ass early flights.
Yeah, and it was... So I ended up missing the first flight because I'm super responsible. I ran into this amazing porn star guy. All I remember was that he was very tall, he was very handsome, very just want to melt in your arms, black man. And he was like, "You're drunk. You're very drunk right now. You look beautiful. Your hair looks great. Your dress is beautiful, but you're drunk. Are you staying in the hotel?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Let's take a walk." And he walks me back to my room. He delivers me. He fends off some predatory assholes. He took absolute care of me. Delivers me to the room. Anna is there, and she's like, "Okay, baby, let's get you back in." And I'm like, "I should probably pack because I have to go to the airport in a few hours." And she was like, "No, go to bed. Go to bed now. I'll pack for you." She was coming back to stay at my loft after that in Los Angeles. I wake up the next day. Holy shit, I'm late. I throw on some clothes. I throw on my boots. I throw on my backpack. I grab my purse and I leave. Barely missed my flight. Whatever. I'm at the airport and slowly things are coming back to me. And I was like, I think I lost $2,500 last night.
Oh, shit.
Because I had cash with me. I don't know why I had it with me, but I did. And I don't know where it is now. And this is my punishment for this stupid debaucherous weekend where I've been a fucking child. So I text Anna and I'm like, "Anna, don't tell my husband I lost $2,500. And she was like, "Check this pocket of your backpack." And there it fucking was. Anna Folk from Brazil. She is my porn mom. She is my dear, my savior, and I love her very much. I hope she listens to this. If you post it, I will absolutely tag her in it.
Done.
She saved me multiple times that week. She's an amazing human being. And that was the wildest weekend I've had in Vegas. And I insist that it will be the wildest I ever will, because never fucking again. So that's my AVN story.
That was fucking excellent.
Thank you.
Really enjoyed that one. Shit.
Well, thank you so much.
And that's what we're here for. Stories of debauchery and
mistakes.
And mistakes.
Big mistakes.
They definitely happen. I don't know if I've actually told this one on air or not before, but
Oh, tell.
I was roadieing for a girl the 2015 show. Yeah, it was the 2015 show. I knew the girl that hired me was like sexually into me. Like, she had told the people who like, it's like, "Who's that dude?" Oh, and then she offered to hire me. I don't sleep with people I work for.
Okay.
Like
Smart. Good choice. Excellent.
Right? Like, hey.
You don't shit in the kitchen. You don't fuck people you work for.
Right. Like, you hired me as your roadie? Nothing's going to happen except me carrying your bags.
Yeah.
And it's Wednesday night, which is the first night of the show for the folks who don't know.
Yeah.
5 a.m. I'm walking back across the street to Rumor. Mm-hmm. Run into another friend who's female talent. He's like, "I'm heading over to the Circle Bar." I'm like, "Nobody's there." Her and I buy a bottle when there was still the liquor store on the corner.
Is it gone?
Yeah.
Oh.
Originally, we're drinking in the cabanas. And I'm like, "I think something's about to go down." I'm like, "Yeah."
All right. Okay.
I'm like, "Why don't we go back to your room?" She's like, "I got roommates, I can't."
Right.
I'm like, I'm drunk. This is a horrible decision on my part. I'm like, "We can go back to my room."
And this is the room you're sharing with this woman who wants to fuck you?
Yeah, it's a suite, so we have a divided room, but...
Okay. But she's
still.
going to know.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to know. Okay.
So we go back to the suite, and she initially opens the door to the living room area, and it's like, "Just keep it down, guys."
Oh.
I'm like, all right, cool. Apparently we made too much noise at some point, because she kicks open the living room door and is like, "Get this bitch out of here."
Oh, rude.
And the girl I brought back to the room tries to attack her.
Oh, my gosh.
So I hook her around the waist and like pull her out into the hallway. Like, I'm still protecting my client,
Yeah, of course.
but my date, we'll
Yeah.
call her my date.
Sure.
My date's boots were still in the room.
Uh-oh.
My client slams the door behind us, locks the door.
Ooh.
And I'm like, "Just open the door, hand me your boots, I'll get her out of here." And she's screaming like, "I've already paid you, I can't believe this shit. Hotel security's called."
Wow.
My date is still wailing on the door like, "Fuck you, bitch, my boots are in there." Security shows up, they're like, "Sir, we're going to have to ask you to remain calm." I'm like, "I'm perfectly calm. I'm used to this shit."
Yeah.
Get her boots. She's staying here. Get her downstairs. Do that. They're like, "You have to leave the property." I'm like, "That's not happening.
Right.
I'm on this room too. I'm going to go chill poolside." And do that. Eventually I get a text like, "All right, we're cool. You can come back to the room." I get about an hour and a half of sleep. We do the rest of the show. It was just okay.
Oh, well, you know what? I feel like that's really winning at this point.
Oh, until we get back to LA and she shorts me the rest of my rate.
Are you shitting me?
Nope.
Oh, fuck that. Did she ever pay up?
No.
That is so fucking sexual harassment. It's ridiculous.
Well, she's like, I should have fired you. I'm like, I would have preferred that you had.
Yeah.
Like, you sent me a text saying we're cool. It was a misunderstanding. Don't lie to me about it.
Well, also, if you hire someone to be a roadie, you don't own them sexually. You don't own their time 24/7 unless she's paying you an hourly rate 24 fucking hours a day. That's so not okay.
But on the flip side, I'm the one who was a bit disrespectful bringing someone else back to that room, being aware of the situation.
Fair. That also doesn't mean that you shouldn't be paid for your work. I'm on your side, dude. That woman acted incredibly not fucking okay. And I feel like, I feel like if genders were reversed here and you presented this to literally anyone, they would, like, be telling you to call the cops on this person. Like, it's just so not cool.
Oh, no, we were definitely, while she was getting ready during the show, she was hanging out naked a bunch of times. I don't care. But if the roles were reversed, oh my God.
Yeah. Was that something that you were aware of would be the case? Was she is she a performer?
Yeah, she's a performer.
Okay. No. I get that. But still, like, I can't believe she shorted you that money. And she's never paid you back?
Nope, and she said she wasn't going to because, like, I tried to be civil about it. Be like, hey, if you don't want to hire me again, that's fine.
Yeah.
But I still did the work. Well, I should have fired you. Then you should have fired me.
Yeah, but you didn't, bitch.
Right. I still put in the work.
Yeah. That's not okay, and I'm so sorry that you had to experience that.
It makes for a good story.
Yeah. You know what? That's a very good takeaway, and I respect that.
I mean, that's what life is. It's all about just...
It's a series of stories and moments.
Exactly. And, you know, I've waited a couple of years to tell it because at the time she's like, please don't badmouth me. And I'm like, I really should.
Yeah.
And I'm still not badmouthing you because I'm not mentioning the guilty parties.
I don't know who the fuck she is.
Right. Though I'm sure if people did a deep dive on my social media, they could figure it out.
Not that anybody should do that right now and pull up his Twitter and go back to what year, 2015?
Yeah, my Instagram from 2015.
Your Instagram? Oh, okay. Not that anybody would do that.
No, not at all.
No. Wild. Yeah. That's a good story.
I tend to get into some shit at AVN every year. Something happens.
I mean, what else are you going to do at AVN if not get into shit?
Conduct interviews?
And then get into shit. They are not mutually exclusive.
This is very true.
Yeah. Priorities. The interview and then start some shit.
Well, yeah, get lubricated, get out on the floor.
Thank you, by the way, for this incredible, delicious bourbon.
You know, that's only a $23 bottle.
No shit.
Yeah.
Do they sponsor or are you just a fan?
Just a fan.
Nice.
The sponsor's on the hat, actually.
Oh, Ghost Tequila. Do you have any here?
No, my supplier will be bringing in a bunch of it tomorrow.
Oh, bummer. I want some. I'm a tequila gal.
It's ghost pepper infused.
Oh my God, that sounds so good.
It really is.
Ghost tequila, you say? Ghost pepper infused? That sounds phenomenal.
And it's a very smooth Blanco tequila. And then just a spicy afterkick.
God, that sounds amazing.
We'll get you a bottle tomorrow.
I would love that. That'd be awesome. Thank you.
We have totally ran over time.
Oh, well, thank you for having me. My name is Ela Darling. You can find me on Twitter at Ela Darling and Instagram.
You know what?
Cam4VR. I love you.
We still need to talk about your VR before you go.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
I'll just edit that. I can't believe I was going to kick you off. Sorry.
That's cool.
So what is going on with Cam4 these days?
So at Cam4VR, I'm the content manager of Cam4VR. I'm the world's first VR cam girl. Me and my best friend created the world's first live webcam platform in virtual reality out of my bedroom in North Hollywood. We licensed that technology to Cam4, and here we are. It's awesome. I just announced my first ever VR Cam Girl of the Month, Layla Savage, on Cam4. Go check her out. She's badass. This year, I'm going to be introducing some new, lower tier, 120 degree or so VR cameras, which are going to be much more accessible. So if performers, if cam girls, cam boys, cam folk out there are interested in doing VR, in the next few months, we're going to have the option for you to buy a very affordable VR camera. You can cam. I'll set goals where we'll give you tokens if you reach certain goals. And the people who are the most successful with these cameras will possibly be upgraded to our in-house super badass handcrafted VR cameras that we make.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm super psyched about it. I got to talk about it. I did a TEDx talk about VR in 2016. I got to talk to Rolling Stone and New York Times about it just a few months ago. It's been really, really cool.
Awesome. That is so awesome.
And I'm really psyched about it. So Cam4VR, check it out. Cam4.com/VR, plugging it.
No,
Do it.
Guys, check it out. It's awesome. They have a booth here at AVN. This will sadly air well after that.
Well,
Come
it was
next year, check it
awesome.
out.
Yeah, please do.
Anything else going on with you?
I just won Crossover Star of the Year at Expos.
Oh, yeah. Congrats.
Thank you. I did not expect it. It was really cool. It was really nice. So yeah, that was cool. Oh, one more cool thing. I just found out I'm in the new Jennifer Lawrence movie called Red Sparrow. Like, blink and you'll miss it. But there's like a spy trainer guy, and there's a monitor in front of him. And one of the first pornos I ever did, it's an image of me on the screen wearing like a gag and a blindfold. I'm surprised one of my fans even recognized me. I wouldn't have. But yeah, I have a split second in this new movie. So basically, I'm co-stars with J-Law. We're best friends now.
Update your IMDb right now.
I know, I want to.
You totally should be like, I'm in that movie.
I am. Hi, that's me.
Right?
Yeah.
And I'm more naked than J-Law is.
That's true. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen it. Maybe.
Maybe.
Fingers crossed.
Most likely.
Most likely.
I don't think she's getting naked in this one.
Damn. Well, a girl can dream.
True.
Anyway, thank you so much. Thanks for
Thank
having
you.
me. I adore you.
Where can they find you on the social medias?
Find me on Twitter and Instagram. Both are at Ela Darling, Ela Darling. That's kind of my main thing. And then cam4.com/VR. I don't get naked there anymore, but some hot babes do. They're great.
Ooh, hot babes.
Yeah. I like babes.
Always down for that.
Yeah. Super into it. Thanks, babe.
Awesome. Thank you. Awesome. Once again, we are back for AVN 2018 from the media room. I'm sitting down with the lovely Cindy Starfall.
Hey!
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely my pleasure. We're trying to have some fun this weekend,
Yes, we're going to have fun. Come on, we're already having fun on this table.
Right? We're tearing it up. We're drinking.
Yes, we're drinking, and that's how AVN's about. Good party.
And in the spirit of the AVN party, we're trying to find out, what is your wildest AVN story?
Oh my gosh, my wild AVN story would be, I'm also a swinger on the side.
Oh.
So this one year that I had my couple come in AVN with me, and after every time I'm done signing, we would come back to the room and we would just be like fucking his wife, and he'll be joining in, he'll be taking picture, and it was just like signing sex, and then party.
That sounds exhausting.
Yeah.
I feel like after a couple rounds of that, I'd be like, I don't really want to go back to sign. Can we just hang out in bed for a little while?
No, the orgy could be up to like 6 hours.
How'd you get anything done?
Nothing. We don't get anything done. Who is even get anything done there to AVN anymore? You just
I pretend to a little bit. And mostly, it's an excuse for me to sit here and drink with a mic in my hand. But are they here this year?
No, they're unfortunately not able to be here this year. But I'm about to go out there and get another couple, because I think that I spotted another couple that's coming.
Oh, shit.
And yeah.
So what kind of couple do you look for?
Well, usually I'm pretty open-minded. I like older men, so I mean not as old, like too old, but
Right. You want a guy who can still get it up with a pop and a pill, and
yeah, and I don't care if you use like pills to help you or anything. I just want a hard cock. So you could just come, and you could tell when I want to fuck you, because I'm very touchy. I'll be touching your girl, or I'll be touching you and stuff, and testing the water and see how she's feeling about it. Is she getting jealous, or is she just like want to jump in? Like, how is that working? So I don't just come up to people and say, hey, you want to fuck?
yeah, that's a little too direct.
Yeah. So advice for people that just test it out a little bit, test the water out, and see how they're feeling.
So you think you found a couple? How's that going so far? Just see them on the floor, give a little touch?
Yeah, go on. I've been walking around the floor doing my BTS video, and you can watch all that on my website, on my channel. So when I go down, I find all these couples. I'm like, hey, and grabbing everybody's ass. I grabbed so many titties and ass today.
You are in stark violation of the rules, young lady.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, no rule for me.
Cindy doesn't play by the rules. You heard it here first, folks. Doesn't play by the rules at all.
No, I'm a rebel. I'm a little Asian rebel. that look like a little girl.
Oh, I feel like for you to actually get in trouble for it, someone has to complain about it, and no one's going to complain if you touch them.
I don't think anyone even complained because all the guys I even cut them. Like they be in line waiting, right? And I just cut right in front of them. I'm sorry, you gotta wait. Let me go say hi to this girl, yeah. And then we'll be like all grubbing each other. But I feel like that's what AVN is about. You know, you're having fun, you're saying hi to people.
Definitely.
And because a lot of time we're so busy, we don't get to see all the girls. And this is time when you see all the girls together, all my friends together.
And you get people in from Florida, New York, the other parts of the country that we don't necessarily see in LA or Vegas.
Yeah, everywhere. And it's party and it's like, hey, sex afterward? Okay.
It runs fast and free here. It's awesome. That's why I keep coming back every year.
Yeah, of course. I bet you come back for more.
Oh, I do. I still haven't even been on the floor yet. I've been up here all day.
Oh, I see. You've been up here all day drinking all your alcohols and stuff.
Maybe. I played the... Yeah, no, I haven't. 100%.
Yeah. So when you go down and I see some like really drunk guy, I know that's you. I'll be like, there you go. That's Matt.
I can maintain. I can definitely maintain.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And this was a full bottle yesterday. We killed it today.
Dang. See, for me, I could drink, but when I do drink, though, I can't function. Like, I'm so clumsy. My tolerance is so low.
I feel like that's okay, though. Like, I have a lot more body mass than you to soak up the alcohol.
Like, I get fucked up. Like, in second, I could just have like 2 sips and I get fucked up. And when I'm drunk, you know how people always say, oh, people want fun when they drunk? It's totally an opposite with me. People, when I'm drunk, I'm so like, oh, just tired. So you actually refer me sober because I'm more wild and suck your dicks better when I'm sober.
That's awesome. And that's good that you know that. Like, drinking's not for everybody.
Yeah, you have to know that, you know, and I know it is. And I mean, of course, when we go out for dinner, and I still gonna have a drink or two, but
yeah, it's social.
But don't expect me to work after that. No, I'll be like, we'll be fucking before dinner if you want me to drink, not after, because after I'll be dead.
Isn't that how it usually goes? Sex, dinner.
Oh, you didn't know? That's my favorite day. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's how date's supposed to work. You sex, you fuck, and then dinner. Because then after that, you already decide if you really like that girl or guy or not. Because then you'll be like, you already break the ice, you know?
Yeah, you're like, nah, I don't want to bother talking to you anymore. That wasn't all that great. I'm out.
Yeah, because what if you already have a dinner and you just, I mean, everybody bullshit on the first day at dinner
100%.
anyway. So you might as well just get down with the sex and see how you guys really compatible.
Definitely. Have you ever done that and then been like, nah, I don't want to do dinner? The sex was bad.
Yes. Sometimes I could just hit and run. I could just pick it up. I'm like, okay, bye.
Oh.
But a lot of time I get really hungry after sex. Like, I don't really care for cuddling because then after sex I just want to go eat a pizza, a burger, something fattening.
Because you worked off all those calories. You got to replace them.
Yeah, got to replace them. That's like my guilty pleasure.
Do they have to bring good craft services for you on set? So once you're done with the scene, that they have good food for you?
Yeah, I always have, because they always say, oh, are you going to eat right now, Cindy? I'm like, no, I'm going to suck dick, and it's going to be like a deep throat scene, so I don't want to puke. So I just wait until after work, and they already have like the food, and I'll eat, because they know, like, I'm just so hungry. I feel like accomplished. I'm like, yes, I conquered 4 days. Yes, mission accomplished. It's like a... kind of like a reward.
Yeah, it's food as a reward. No, it totally makes sense.
It is. I'm a huge foodie.
Where's your favorite place to eat in Vegas while you're here?
Whatever.
Where's your favorite place to eat while you're here?
Oh, yesterday I just tried out Pink Taco, and it was pretty good in the Hard Rock here, and it was really good, and I love it because then I could just think about pussy, like Pink Taco. Yes, I'm eating Pink Taco.
Have you tried any other spots? Or are you into steakhouses? Because Vegas is
not
great.
yet. I think tonight I'm going to go and try that STK Steakhouse at Cosmo. Everyone say it's really good, so I'm going to try it out and see how it is. And, of course, if you follow me on Instagram, Cindy Starfall at Twitter, or Instagram at C Starfall, you see all my little adventures of food and how fatty I just hope it goes all to my ass.
We all hope for that. So, Cindy, thank you. Where can we find you on social media? Like anything else? Where can we find the behind the scenes on your website?
Oh, yes. You can find all the behind the scenes. The sexy one, you can follow all my daily updates on clubstarfall.com. You can text me personally with textcindystarfall.com. And I do have a YouTube channel, and you can see all my BTS there. And, you know, like me just walking around grubbing on girls at conventions.
Aw, shit. I hope you don't get kicked out.
I won't.
I know you
And then I'll just give them a sexy smile. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, I wasn't sure. I wasn't supposed to do that.
Whoops.
Oh, me no English. I'm sorry.
Cindy, thank you.
Thank you so much, guys, for listening.
All right, and we are going. Once again, welcome back to AVN 2018. And now it drinks coverage of the wildest stories from AVN. We were sitting down with Jennifer White. Fun fact, played my daughter in Jews Love Black Cock. So this is wildly inappropriate.
Goodness.
Well, cheers.
Cheers, darling.
So we're talking off mic a little bit about the story, and you're a little hesitant about telling it, but
Well, I was hesitant about reliving it, less telling it.
oh no, is this bad?
Let's tell you the story when I left my agent.
Oh boy.
This was last AVN. Basically, she was told not to bring somebody to a party that I was hosting. And she decided to bring this guy anyway. He has nothing to do with the industry, for one.
Agent's boyfriend?
She claims that he's family and was there for her child's birth and blah, 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 blah. But she lies like cows squirt milk. So, anyways, yeah, no, drama's her thing. Everyone knows it. So, I'm married, by the way. Just had my 8-year wedding anniversary.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you. And my husband is basically my manager, and this guy was really disrespectful to both me and my husband the last time that we got together. That's why we're like, please don't bring him to any events that we're going to be at. She decided to anyway, and then him and my husband kind of got into it a little bit, and
So
then
when we're talking about getting into it, did he bounce his head off the pavement, or?
no, not physical. It was just verbal altercation, and then my husband walks out, and I go up to the guy and I beg him. I'm like, I don't care who's in the right, I don't care who's in the wrong. Just like, can we please just squash this?
Right, we're trying to do a business function. This
Exactly, like, I'm hosting this party. Like, I don't want there to be drama. Blah blah blah. He blatantly told me to my face, no. So I was like, at that point, I just kind of got really upset. I walked out, and then later on, Shy Love was my agent. She she says that she wants to have a meeting after. She didn't think I was going to leave her. And I went to her room to have a meeting, and we told her that was the last straw, and she got really upset over that. I don't know why.
I don't know, disrespecting your performers? I don't know.
I told her to put him on the flyer next time,
Right. Oh, we were just talking about this at dinner last night, that for whatever reason in this industry, agents tend to forget that they're your employee, not the other way around.
Oh, absolutely. Not only that, she hired my security card to be the security for this party. So it's like, and her excuse for why she let the guy stay was because he bought alcohol. I'm like, sweetheart, I can walk around this party and find you 10 sponsors in about 5 minutes.
Right?
That's not an excuse, I'm sorry. And yeah, that was Splitsville after that. But honestly,
justifiably so.
Best decision I ever made. I've been independent for a year now. Companies that wouldn't even talk to me because I was with her have come out of the woodwork, so...
Hey, you ended up shooting for Burning Angel, playing my daughter. That's cool.
Exactly. No, that would have never happened.
I know.
If I was still with her.
I I'm kind of upset that you didn't invite your father to the wedding, though. I'm just a little hurt.
We only did the courthouse thing. I'm sorry.
Okay. But I'm a rabbi. I could have performed the service, too.
Oh my God, I'm Jewish too.
Everyone in that movie actually is.
Oh yeah, Jews love Black Hawk. Third.
We were all typecast.
That was my
for
one
it.
blonde moment for the day. I'm only allowed one a day.
You heard it here first, folks. One blonde moment. One. We're going to hold you to that, too.
Please do.
So what else has been going on? Like, how's your show been going? Anything good this year?
It's been different for me, 'cause not having an agent. You know, I've had to kind of take over control over where I'm going and what I'm doing out here. So it's been kind of hectic, but I have a good team around me, and I mean, I'm here, you know, with you.
And we're honored that you are.
Yeah, no, I'm so glad you wanted me to be here. I'm glad to be here.
Happy to drink with you?
Happy to drink with you. Cheers
Cheers
to
again.
that, darling.
So, hosting any big parties this year?
Not hosting. Attending, yes. I definitely will be at the Saint and Sinners party, the white party. I think Jules Jordan is having something over at the Hustler Club. I'll make an appearance there. What else? AVN,
Of
red
course,
carpet.
of course.
I'll be there.
What is the party you can't miss every year? The can't miss party.
Can't miss party. The one that goes down in my room after the award show.
Oh, shit. So can you elaborate for the audience at home? So is it just you and your husband in your PJs cuddling, watching a movie?
That would be cute, but yes, plus 5 people.
Oh, shit. Are these
We're all in onesies, yes.
Oh.
The footy ones.
That might make, like, do they have the ones with, like, the assless flap?
Oh my God, I want those so bad.
Because otherwise,
I've been looking.
Because if you have footy onesies, like, it's hard for access.
You have to you feel like a kid. You have to get completely naked when you have to go to the bathroom.
I don't know if we want to reference you feel like a kid with group sex. I'm just saying.
Oh, I thought we were just having a pajama party. I don't know what
Right.
you're thinking. You gotta do.
I may have a dirty mind. My bad. It's just one big cuddle party in the White household.
Right? We're
After
watching.
everything.
We went from watching movies and onesies to sex.
Well, there's just a lot of people to have in a bed.
How could you think that?
I don't know. I don't know where I am. So confused right now.
You're here with me, baby. I'm right here.
So,
I should call you daddy, actually. That was bad. Baby.
let me show you this because I'll give you a sneak peek for the red carpet tomorrow night or Saturday night. I'm losing track of days already. 2 days in. I don't even know what day it is at AVN.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm rocking
That's
the full rabbi
amazing.
gear.
That's fucking amazing. You got the Orthodox Jew curls going on. I
Yep,
fucking
yep.
love it.
So what are you up for this year? I know you're up for a couple things.
Yeah, I got best boy girl for Jews Love Black Hawk. That's me, Taurus Angel, and Nat Turner.
Awesome.
And then also best group sex scene. So that's me and Donnie Sins, Isaiah Maxwell, Shawn Michaels, and Ricky Johnson.
Awesome.
Yeah. Oh, and then most spectacular boobs fan vote.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So you got your acceptance speech all picked out?
Nope.
Why not?
Because I'm better at just winging it. You know, if I think too much about it, then I'll go crazy.
Jennifer White. For most spectacular boobs, go.
I just want to thank my fans for enjoying my titties. I grew them myself. Yeah, no, I'm going to have to think about it a little bit.
Short and sweet to the point.
I mean, most of the girls thank their agent, but I want to thank myself.
I want to
thank my parents.
I want to thank my former agent, because without her, I wouldn't be here today.
Fuck that. Yes, I would.
Thank you for giving me the strength to really move out and work out, do things on my own, showing me that I didn't need you.
Yeah. Oh my God, this is good stuff. I should be writing this down.
Feel free to steal it. You know what? I play your father. I'll just go accept for you. If Jews Love Black Cock wins, I'll just walk on stage for you.
Oh my God, that'd be amazing.
Oh, my daughter. Shit.
My daughter.
My daughter. You don't understand how many takes it took for me to actually get that voice happening. At Joanna's place, just like trying it over and over in the mirror, and she's like, "Matt, you got this. You got this.
You got this."
I know. I got the look. I'll get the voice down. Apparently, somebody liked it. They nominated me for it, so
That's amazing. Congratulations.
thank you. I hope I win. It'd be great to win an AVN without ever having to show my cock on film.
That would be great. That would be awesome. I mean, I've been doing this 9 years now, and I've had a nomination every year, but I never expect to win, because I never do.
That's a shame. That is a
It's all
shame.
politics. I don't take it personally. Just being nominated is like such an honor. You know what I mean? So,
But hopefully, take home the gold this year.
I mean, obviously, I hope I win, but but I don't expect to. I can't.
Well, we're gonna knock on wood for you, cross our fingers, whatever we got to do to, especially if you're bringing home the win for Jews Love Black Cock. Hopefully, we sweep.
I have a good feeling about that one, actually.
So do I.
I mean, Joanna is fucking amazing. Her acting was incredible. It was
Definitely.
hilarious.
Oh my God, she was so
Oh
good.
my goodness. And then just like, I'm surprised that because that's the first time I've ever worked with her. I don't have all the tattoos and everything, so I never expected that. But I've always looked up to her, and just like, she's always been, somebody that I look up to in the business. She's done huge things for herself. Came from being a cam girl to all of a sudden having this company, being a director, amazing actress. Like, she's so talented.
Hell, for a while there, Burning Angel was like the #1 website.
Absolutely. They're still up there,
Oh, definitely. No, they definitely are. And it's a great movie. I was super happy to be a part of it. I was personally honored, like, little old me. I'm nominated? Okay, cool.
That's how I felt.
I think it's
really?
because a lot of Jews vote on it.
True. Very true.
That's why I'm hoping we win.
Hey, we run mainstream
I played the fifth on that.
and adult. At least 80%.
So, Jennifer, I'm going to get you out of here. I promise that it'll be a nice short interview. We got to do a long one at some point. You're LA-based, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Then we'll set up a long one at some point.
Let's do it.
Where can the audience find you on social media and all that fun stuff?
Let's see. I am on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Snapchat. I use Instagram and Twitter the most, but my handles are all the same. X Jennifer White X. That's Jennifer White with an X in the front, X in the back, just like I like it.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thanks again, Jennifer.
Thank
I will
you.
see you at the red carpet.
Yes, you will.
We're going.
Hello.
Once again, welcome to our AVN 2018 coverage. Continuing with the wild stories, we have Miss Annabelle Peake.
Yes. Hi.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
Awesome. Awesome. Show going well for you so far?
Yes, it has. It's been super busy, and there's been a lot of people around, and I'm trying not to make it so I can't walk by the end of the night. So I've got a chair this year instead of standing the entire time, so I'm, smart,
It's a way
I
to
guess.
be. I can tell it's going well for you. You had a dude carrying a whole duffel bag of money behind you.
I wish I carried my own bag today, but yesterday, yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Baller. I hear you have a wild Exotica story, not necessarily AVN for us.
It was not at AVN. It was at Exotica. And my wild story is, okay, so I have kind of, everybody has their favorite girls that they like to play with. Of course, there's the girls that they play with in the industry, and then there's their fun girlfriend on the side and stuff like that. But I just love Jennifer White. I just do. She's wonderful. She's great. She loves to lick my pussy and stuff like that. Anyway, she just happened to be at Exotica in November when I was at Exotica in November. And I was like, I really just want to have some fun. You want to come back up to my room? And then we invited other people, and it ended up being a great big gangbang in our room, and I got it on video. So yes, it's always better when you get it on video, because then you can watch it again and again. And so my wild and crazy video was that, and it was. I had tasty goodness out of her pussy. We'll leave it as now. Use your imagination and just it was great. I had a great AVN or a great Exotica. And the night before, it's like 2 days in a row. At the night before, I had met two nice young men that I decided to have a threesome with, and I was attempting to have my first DP, because I've never done an actual DP. I've done it with toys and stuff like that, and so it was. But we failed. Apparently, I don't watch enough DP porn yet, so I didn't have the
wasn't the right angle.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. We were like, okay, try this, and we were trying to hold a camera, because that's what we do, because everything's okay as long as a camera's involved.
And people sign waivers.
Yes, people sign waivers, and you have a camera, and then you're like, yeah, let's do this, let's go down.
Well, you just missed it. Jennifer was actually talking about post AVN on Saturday. She's having a party in her room. I'm sure you're invited.
I am now. I'm going to text her right now, and I'm like, wait a second, I heard there's a party in your room on Saturday.
I mean, she mentioned something about just being in onesies and cuddling, but I don't think that's true. I think she was lying to me.
I believe those would come off. I believe that is going to come off. Yes, I will be texting her shortly.
We're just making magic happen.
That's
here.
right. You are trying to hook us up.
Oh, yeah.
Did you just know that you just hooked up a porn star with another porn star? Probably. So
yeah, I may have. That might have been intentional.
You were my. Yeah, I like this. I should get to know you a little bit more. Maybe you can get this with me. Can I get this some tonight and tomorrow too? Because
I'll just, when people come do the show, I'll be like, so Annabelle Peaks is looking to party.
I am. There you go. Sorry, you just had something in your mind go, yeah.
So is that a normal thing for you at the conventions to...
Well, okay, so it's not super normal that you have like a gangbang and stuff like that, but it's very common when you're at a convention or AVN or any place like that there's all these other porn stars around, and if they're all tested and good, and you're like, I've got a camera, let's shoot some shit, and because all the girls these days, we have OnlyFans, we have our own websites and stuff like that, so we're always looking for some fun, even if it's just on Snapchat fun, so we're wild creatures by nature, so come on, if we're going to have people all around us, then let's go to town and let's have some fun.
Definitely. And I think you're doing it right. I watch your social media. You're definitely like a brand. You are doing your own content. You've only been in the industry like a handful of years, right?
3 years, yeah.
And the control you've taken over your career, just watching it from the outside, is fucking impressive.
Well, thank you. I do appreciate it. I didn't ever know if people can really tell, or if they're like she's freaking everywhere. And I'm like, yeah, I am. Sorry if you don't like me, but congrats if you do, because you're going to find me everywhere.
Yeah, no, you're doing it right.
Thank you.
I feel that what you were doing is the model for the industry going forward, that you have to be in control of your career, control of your content.
Correct. You're like, and now that's all I have to say about that.
I'm just trying to get more beverages.
I was going to say, I think he's like, where's my next drink? Okay, there we go. You've got your own personal bartender here today. It's pretty nice.
It's how we roll. That is how we roll.
All I need is my own personal, carrier, but not for my money bags, but for me. Can they just carry me over their shoulder? Because I have to go all the way to the HRH, suite tower, and that's a long, long ways away. So, but don't worry, I'm strapping my tennis shoes on, and so that's how I do it.
The bartender can do that as well.
Yeah, he does look really burly, and he's got nice big arms. I'm sure he could do that.
I mean, you definitely weigh less than a keg, and he just throws those around.
Oh, really? Absolutely. I think so. I don't know. How much is a keg? I weigh less than a keg. Thank you. Even if I don't, you were being polite. There you go. I like that.
So what else is in store for you at AVN this year?
Let's see. Well, I've been signing at 2 booths. I'm signing at the Porn Star Stroker booth with Elegant Angel, and then I have my own booth. I always have my own booth at AVN, so I sign at both booths, and I'm hosting tonight's party at the Saints and Sinners party, and tomorrow OC Modeling, my agency, is hosting the white party, so I'll be busy partying for the next few days.
So in your 3 years, what is the party you cannot miss every year at AVN?
Well, I go to all of them. So I love to dance. Like, I love to dance. So, yes, like that. Like, I might not be a great dancer. That's like, I pull out the whole lawnmower, shopping cart, the sprinkler system, like all of those things, the Napoleon Dynamite, all of those moves. Yeah. So I might not be an amazing dancer, but I love to do it. And I just get out on the dance floor, and I just can't wait to get on the dance floor. And I don't go up, like, to the VIP area where all the porn stars are. I just go with, like, the common folk.
Wait a minute, you don't go to the porno zoo?
No.
That's what we're refer to it as. Because they just lock us in.
Yeah, they lock you in. I know. And then everybody's just standing up there with a drink, and they do not look like they're having that much fun. And I'm out there on the floor, and I'm just dancing away, and everybody's rubbing up on you, and they all have their phones up like, oh, my God, I'm dancing with a porn star. And I'm like, I'm dancing with whoever. I don't care. And so I just have a good time. So I love those parties. So I've been to a couple sweet parties where it's a lot more like low-key, and it's like hobnobbing with the right people. And they're fun because it's like saying hi to people, but it's not fun like, woohoo, I'm going to like crash at the end of the night because my feet hurt so bad. So, but yeah, so I like those parties. So tonight will be fun because Saints and Sinners, and yeah, the rest of the weekend too.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. For me, it's all about like the sweet parties, and, just hanging out at Circle Bar, being a little divey.
Yeah, that's more. I think that's what the sweet parties are more. We get to talk to each other, and you get to kind of meet new people. And I have the hardest time with faces and names. Like, okay, so if you can help me, do you know how do you remember people's faces and names? Because I suck at it, and I like normal, like big name people. I'm like, hi, and I'm like, fuck, what's their name again? And so, teach me. I'm only 3 years in. I need to know people's names.
A lot of times it's like, hey, what's going on? Look at their badge.
Yeah, well, okay, I try to do that, but you can see it. You can see they're going, hi, oh, okay, Matt, nice to meet you. You can see the eyes go down and then back up. No, I was just checking out the size of your cock. There you go.
Exactly, and no dude's going to be like, oh, I'm so offended. So offended. Annabelle Peaks is checking out my cock.
That's what I'm going to say.
You just, unfortunately, hit your volume control.
Oh, sorry. You totally missed that entire joke.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay. She's just going to check out a bunch of packages.
Yeah,
that's
there you
really
go.
what just
That's
happened
what
there.
I just said, yeah.
No, a lot of it is just rolling up to people, like, saying, hey, I hate to admit, there's sometimes I'm bullshitting my way through it, like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah, and then you leave and you're like, fuck, or you're like, hey, buddy. That's hey, buddy. And sometimes it's like, hey, and it's like, I know their name, it's on the tip of my tongue, and then I get it at the end, and I'm like, oh, yeah, bye, Cody. There, see, I did know your name as I said bye.
Yeah, you just got to roll in packs and be like, hey, do you remember that dude's name? Like,
That's smart right there. Rolling packs. So then right before you're like, who is that again? Okay, thank you. I'll hit you back one of these times. You're going to ask me and I'm going to know the answer. There you go. Smart.
It's real unfortunate when it's someone who's really big, though. It's like, oh, shit, I really should know your name.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not afraid to ask, but then I'm always afraid I just offended. So, so I'm like, I'm sorry. I meet a lot of people. And please don't hate me.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm getting this from a podcast and not actual scientific fact, but there's supposedly only about 150 people you can remember at a time.
There you go.
It's from tribal days. That was about the max size of a tribe.
Oh, that you could remember. Yeah, okay. That makes a little bit of sense. I'm like at 22. Shit. I have a really terrible memory. I think I'm below average on this.
You should probably at least memorize everyone who's at your agency.
There you go. Yeah, I can try that. Yeah, I'll start there. Well, I usually, the real stickler here is I remember them once I've had sex with them. So, like, once I fucked them, it's because you've been in the same close quarters with them for like 2 or 3 hours at a time. You've seen them naked. They've, whispered naughty things in your ear. So you probably remember their name by the end.
You're better than me. I've forgotten many partners' names.
Uh-oh. So you have sex, and then you're like, oh, shit, who are you again?
Yeah, that's happened. But then again, I don't have paperwork with it.
There you go.
You can always go reference the paperwork. Be like, oh, who did I fuck? Oh, okay.
True, very true.
But then the trick is, do you call them by their real name or their stage name off camera?
Oh, that's right. I always call them by their stage name because I'm always, that's the hardest thing is like if I met you with your real name, then I'm going to call you your real name. And then you're going to fuck it up in the middle of the scene and you're going to call them their real name. They're like, cut. God damn it. My name is this.
That takes practice.
Yes.
Just getting the two names down.
Yes. So it's okay. If everybody in the industry knows me as Anna, then that's all I need. So.
There we go. Wait a minute, you have a real name? This isn't your real name?
What? Of course it's my real name. Annabelle Peaks, my mom, Miss Peaks, you know. Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom, for the best porn name ever.
I know, amazing. I say thank you to her all the time. I'm like, thanks, Mom, for big boobs. Thanks, Mom, for a really deep vagina because I can take really big dick. And apparently I can take it in the butt, too. So, again, thanks, Mom. So
I think Dad's genetics had something to do with that.
And it does because, you know, the size of your, you know, body parts is all genetically related. So, no, he's saying no. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, okay.
The British bartender. So it is about that time, Annabelle. Where can we find you on the social medias? The web?
Absolutely. Okay, I'm everywhere, but you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Annabelle Peaks XX and my website AnnabellePeaks.xxx. And pretty much everywhere from there, you just click, link, and madness begins. So
awesome. Well, thank you for sitting down with us. We'll have to do a full show back in LA at some point.
Thank you. I would love that, actually.
Awesome.
And thank you, Matt. And I just saw And Now We Drink podcast. That was cute.
Yeah, well,
yep.
That's
it.
Brandon.
You have to brand it.
All right. Come AVN 2018.
Thank you. Bye.
Awesome. We are live. Welcome back to the AVN 2018 show. We're sitting down with the lovely Jillian Janson. What's going on?
Hey. I'll tell you what's not on my panties.
Oh, shit. Why is there this bar in between us? I can't tell if she's lying right now or not. She could just
really
be lying
not.
to me.
It's so I've been sitting and I'm sweating. And I feel like I'm just sitting there coming down my thighs right now and it's just sweat.
They got to air condition the award show a little better, jeez, or the floor a little better, Jesus.
Well, that's the thing. It's usually like really, really cold.
I know.
But with all the people here, it's so hot.
I for half a second thought you were about to do the, it's so hot.
Okay, all right. It's so hot.
Yeah, you definitely do that a lot better than I do.
Okay, yeah. I like the way you did it, though.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I pretend to be a professional occasionally. So what we're doing this year is we're trying to get everyone's wildest stories. There's 100 other media outlets can find out how you got into the biz, your favorite position, all that stuff.
The same questions usually.
Right. But not everyone's going to find out what is Jillian's wildest AVN story. Hit me with it.
My wildest AVN story, I'd probably have to say, as people have known, I was trophy girl very first year starting in, and that being able to be kind of, backstage, and then all of a sudden when the performance was going on, I was on stage. So Ray Shremmerd, who was performing that year, he got into a picture. Rick came up and took a picture like at the perfect timing because the other trophy girl at the time, Carmen, and we got into the shot with Ray Shremmerd and the rest of the guys. So we're on the cover of AVN magazine. So, and then it's just my luck. The next year after that, I met Waka Flocka, just chilling backstage, just casually talking. And then the year after that, AVN, so last year, AVN had me
real quick before you
on
go.
stage for Full Rida.
Did Waka try to holla?
I think I tried to holla.
Oh, did you? It didn't work out? What the hell?
Actually, he followed me on Twitter.
He slid into the DMs?
Yo, if you look, Waka Flocka's following me.
That's awesome. But he didn't try to slide into the DMs on you?
You know what? My memory is so bad. He may have slid in once to my DM, but
He missed his shot?
the thing is, I'm not, like, I treat other celebrities just like regular people because that's how people do with us. It's like they treat us, so it's like at the end of the day, you just want to be treated like a regular human being.
Definitely.
You know, so I didn't go. Of course, after the fact that I realized I was on the cover with Ray Shremmerd, and then I was on stage with the Flow Rider last year with a GoPro, so the fans got to see kind of what it was like being on stage with us, and during the performance, and it was just awesome because like. I got a professional picture with Flow Rider too, so it was like awesome. So those are the best experiences so far. So who knows? Maybe I'll meet Lil Wayne.
Oh yeah, you gonna be backstage this year too?
Yeah, I hope so. I'm presenting, so.
Oh shit! Roll up a little Wayne, be like, yo, what up?
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna lick your lollipop.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to lick his lollipop. You know what? No matter what, though, I'm going to try and get him at least in like one of my backgrounds. Like,
you have to.
Come on now, like. But that one, he is the one that I would go crazy. You know, just like it was. So, even in person, it'd be like one of those. Oh my god, I can't believe it, because I grew up listening to him. Like the first rap song I ever listened to was Lollipop.
Oh shit! So you're a big Lil Wayne fan, not the Cash Money.
Yeah. And plus, he's my favorite to play in the strip clubs.
He was in the Hot Boys, not the Cash Money Millionaires.
You got money, and you know it. Take it out your pocket and throw it.
Did I hear you're feature dancing these days?
Yes, I have been since 2015. In fact, behind me are Paul and Tracy for Night Moves, and they were my very first award givers, I suppose, for Best Female Performer in 2000. Oh my goodness. 2014, I believe it was, and then Best Feature Dancer in 2015, and then Best Body in 2017. So
how are you going to carry all those trophies?
I don't know. Yeah, they're just sitting at home on my little award shelf that I've got, also with my AVN, my best POV. So it was funny because I was telling Paul and Tracy a story about my very first shoots. Is I didn't know what POV meant. I didn't know what POV meant for going into my shoot with Amateur Allure, which you guys may remember. And it was all good. I got into makeup. I got into like pretty girls and all that. And then he was like, "Are you ready?" I was like, "Yeah." "When's the male talent gonna be here?" "Oh, I am the male talent." "Oh, you are?" He's like, "Are you okay, like, fucking older men?" I said, yeah, that's not the problem. It's just I didn't know what POV meant. No one explained it to me.
It's not a super common term if you're not in the biz. It makes sense. That perfectly makes sense.
Exactly. So, that was one of my favorites because it was just irony that I didn't really know what it meant, and that I won an award for it. So this year I'm up for social media star and favorite female performers. So.
Awesome. I wish you the best of luck with those.
Thank you so much. Yeah, and if everyone wants to see what's going on behind scenes, even right now I'm not wearing any panties. And I will post it on my premium, jjsnaps.com, and then on my website, Jillian Janson Entertainment, where you can go see everything. You can click on my Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest. I've got everything. So, I want everyone to come check me out and have some fun with me this weekend.
Hell yeah. Come see her. What booth? Well, this won't
I'm
be up.
at the AVN booth. Yep.
Awesome.
I'm done signing for the day, but tomorrow I'll be there all weekend, of course. So, and then, you'll see me on stage for AVN.
Awesome. Well, hopefully we can do this again and not wait another year in between interviews.
Oh, I know. No, we won't.
Thanks again.
So good talking to you. Thank you.
Awesome. And we're going.
Tell me you didn't record that shit.
No, I did not record that one. I know it like on
that
a home.
needs to be the opening line of every show is tell me you didn't record that thing.
Oh, well, you know on the home shows that actually is how it goes. Like, wait, did you hit record already?
Oh, God, don't tell people I said that.
So, first and foremost, happy birthday, Tim Woodman.
Thank you very much, Mr. Slayer.
We're coming at you from AVN 2018.
2018.
Oh my God, this is my 9th fucking show.
Wow. I think I've done this like 6 times because I just don't care that much.
I keep telling myself every year, this is my last year.
Why am I doing this? Yeah.
Like, I don't need to be here. But then I get nominated. I'm like, oh, well, I kind of have to show.
Yeah. The first time I ever came, I was nominated for something. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll go out there. And then I was like, this is fun once in a row. And then every year after that, you're like, oh, here I am again. I didn't think I was... All right, whatever.
I don't know. Seeing as I came down with a plague yesterday, maybe I'll actually convince myself that this isn't worth it. But
And thank you for having a separate microphone just now so I don't snort your plague into my nostrils.
I'm good now. All
right.
18 hours of sleep and a lot of NyQuil.
Yes, NyQuil. The nighttime slipping, sliding. Where the fuck is the floor medicine?
I mean, I was drinking the CVS version, which says on the bottle that it is fucking 20 proof.
20.
Well, I mean, it says it's 10% alcohol.
Yeah.
No, I don't think NyQuil's that alcoholic.
No, but there's other shit in there, and I don't know. I don't go there. If I'm going to drink, I'm going to drink.
Well, I wasn't drinking to drink. I mean, if I was drinking to drink, I'd drink.
Yeah, but there's just as much antiseptic in what you use.
Obviously, my normal tried and trues did not see me through this time.
I guess not. They did not pre-anesthetize.
Bastards.
Just have to drink more.
I guess.
There he goes.
So, what we're doing for the short format AVN episodes, Tim, is we're asking everyone their wildest AVN stories.
Wildest AVN stories. I'm hoping to have that tonight.
I know. I should have gotten you on tomorrow morning.
I should come back tomorrow and say, well, here's what happened at the party. I don't know. Wildest AVN story. I had a fun moment. I checked in on Wednesday, and as I'm checking in, from down the hall, some girl's voice goes, oh, there's a villain, and runs off. I didn't even know who it was. I'm like, who was that? And like 2 days later, I'm walking down the hall this morning, and there's Charlotte fucking Stokely going, did you hear me yelling at you on Wednesday? Charlotte Stokely. So we had breakfast. She bought me birthday breakfast and tequila.
Oh.
That does not suck.
No, not at all.
She's one of the most gorgeous humans I've ever had the grace to chloroform, tie up, and fondle.
I've been trying to get her on the show, and we just keep
She's
missing.
a busy little bee, but she's so fun. You will have a great time.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. We were supposed to do it in L.A. a while back, and then we were going to try to record Tuesday night. I ended up drinking. She ended up being somewhere else.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I don't have a written commitment. Chug, 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 chug.
Yep.
I mean, this is honestly probably the most sober AVN I've ever had on the books.
You're making sense. I understand what you're saying, so...
It generally takes
There's
up more than a
that.
couple drinks for me to be like, well, if I couldn't talk coherently into a mic while drinking, my show wouldn't work very well.
That would be a difficult thing to reconcile. Strange business model. I don't know that I have a truly wild AVN story. It's a lot of smoke and mirrors here. It's like I get less sex this weekend than all the rest of the year because I'm busy looking like I'm having a great time, you know?
Well, hopefully we can fix that for you tonight.
I'm hoping to get a little bit of birthday magic.
I'm not volunteering, by the way.
No. I'm sure you condition your beard, but all the same. All the same.
I do use a fancy beard oil.
So anyway,
Hey, what's going on?
we've got gate crashers.
These things happen.
This dude, your buddy, bought me some fucking Don Julio 1942 the other night, which
Got a
is
lens cap
still
on
the
there,
best
Fred.
tequila I've ever had on the planet. And we just sat there sipping it and feeling good about ourselves. So I don't know how wild that is, but I really enjoyed it. Hey,
So nothing, no crazy like fetish parties, anything?
I tied up a bunch of people. The first year, the lair was a lot more interactive. Like, public could just come up, and I was there at a booth with rope and just tying up random people as they walked by. And this
So-
one girl who was clearly the paid companion of this couple, were like, will you tie her up? And she was fucking stunning. And I'm tying her up, and she whispers in my ear, I've never done this before, and I'm so turned on right now. So that was pretty cool, but I don't like go to the orgies and like fucking hanging off of bridges kind of thing. It's not.
Why not, sir? Why not?
I've had enough birthdays in a row that it's just lost some of its appeal.
Oh shit!
A villain
So-
must pace himself, you know. That's Wile E. Coyote's problem is he doesn't pace himself.
No,
Otherwise, he'd be the greatest villain ever. But he's been chasing that one fucking bird forever. It's just,
he's just going for the gusto at
he
all
is.
times.
I admire, but I more identify with Pepe Le Pew, who is charming and simply doesn't take no for an answer.
I'm not sure that can stay on the episode put in post, but not in the Me Too era.
Professionally, I mean, on camera. Pepe and I have a lot in common. You're like, I never thought of it that way.
No, that's pretty goddamn
He's a
ridiculous.
fucking rapey little skunk, though, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Damn.
But, I mean, he only tries to rape other skunks.
Well, the cat that he thinks is a skunk.
Right.
So really the joke's on him. It's kind of a trap moment, if you think about it.
Oh.
We shouldn't go there.
No.
I'm going to take that one back.
This is
Fix
not
that in
where we
post.
should be going. This is down a dark
But
rabbit
like
hole.
that could be the other name of your show. It's just we shouldn't go there. Should be the unofficial name of And Now We Drink. Shouldn't have said that. Fix that in post.
Yeah, a lot of times that happens. It's like, oh, shit.
Whoops. What about you? What's your wildest fucking AVN story?
Well, let's see. I've already told one of them on air this week, but I almost got married in 2014.
All right, sure.
I had to...
You told me about that last time.
Yeah.
We talked about that.
That's been brought up multiple times. I brought a girl back to the room with the girl I was roadieing for at the 2015 show, and one thing led to another, and that girl tried to attack... My date tried to attack the girl, my client.
Metaphorically or like fists?
Like physically.
Fists and nails. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, nothing like...
That's a good time.
And the only reason I'm glossing over it right now is I've told it in full length earlier
Oh,
this
yeah.
weekend.
No. It's your show. I'm sure they heard it already. That is a good time.
But, yeah, security call, doors locked behind me, screaming.
Yep.
It was fucking bad news. Let's see, what else? Last year was pretty tame. I was barely here for the 2016 show. Yeah, nothing all that crazy.
There's time.
There's
time to make this weekend epic.
Tonight, for your birthday, we're going to get this shit
We're having a
wild.
party. By the time this hits the air, you won't be able to go, so I'm not telling you where it is. At an undisclosed location, Villain's Lair, Vegas. We're going to do something evil and twisted, and the booze is already lined up on my hotel bar, so this is going to be good.
And I have a bottle of Ghost Tequila en route for you.
All right. I will treat it right. I will treat that bottle like my lover. I will just lick it and... Don't drink out of that one. It's...
Lord knows where Tim put it.
It's bad when there's not enough alcohol in the bottle to sanitize what just happened to the bottle. That's when it's a party.
Right. But Tim, we're going to get you out of here.
All right. It was my
Because we
pleasure to
have
see you,
Ms.
sir.
Zoey Monroe waiting for us. So,
The ever fabulous.
for the audience who has, for whatever reason, haven't heard your previous appearances on the show, why don't we lay down the social media once again?
Pro-villain, and spell it right, you dumbasses. Villian is not a word. Provillalain. You public school motherfuckers.
Hey, I went to public school. Look where it got me.
Hey, I went to private school from 3rd grade through college, and I work in porn. But I know there, and where to put the fucking apostrophe, so that did me a lot of good.
Better off than some.
Right. All right, dude. It's good
All right,
to see you,
Tim.
my brother.
I will see you tonight.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Awesome. And we are back. AVN 2018. We are continuing. We are being joined by the lovely Miss Zoey Monroe.
Hello.
How are you doing, doll?
I'm wonderful.
Show been going well for you so far?
Yep, I'm just starting my day today, but it's
Awesome.
been going really well.
Glad we were able to get you before you got too busy. So what we are doing this year is we're just trying to get everyone's wildest AVN stories. Because we know this is the capital of partying, sex, drugs, a little bit of rock and roll.
Yeah, okay. I think last year might have been the craziest because I actually went out and partied.
Oh, shit.
And we was on the mollies.
Oh,
Because
no.
that's what happens. It was one of the lamest parties, but it was one of the funnest parties.
Okay, so...
Because we were all in our own little bubble in the corner. The rest of the club was the lamest shit you've ever seen except this one corner.
Okay, so what night is this? Is this night 1, night 2? This is after the awards?
This was, I believe, the night before the awards.
Okay, so it's Friday night. Finished a long day of signing.
Yep.
Go meet up with your girlfriends. Who else was there? Or could we not name the guilty parties?
Well, I don't know. Okay, Aria Faye was there.
All right.
That's my girl. She's awesome.
So you guys
And some guys.
and some guys. That's cool. That's cool. So, was it one of the official after parties, or
Yes.
the white party, or Saints and Sinners?
It was the white party, but I thought it was Saints and Sinners, so I was dressed like a sinner.
Whoops.
It was appropriate for that night.
Awesome. So what all went down?
Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to remember because it was all a blur. We were all just dancing, having a good old time, and then it ended up, obviously, with everybody having sex in a room somewhere. And it turned into me and this guy putting on a sex show for everybody. And everyone was sitting there watching, eating snacks, cuddled up, like watching like an art film. And it was bizarre because we didn't even know they were watching for the longest time.
Did someone just take a big bite of a chip and you're like, wait a minute. Holy shit, we have an audience.
I don't really get too wild. I used to get so wild when I was a teenager, so that's really wild for me.
Oh, that's, for most of America,
Gangbangs.
That's pretty wild. Don't discount yourself. It's not every day that I put on a live sex show. Freddie, do you put on live sex shows pretty often?
Just Wednesdays for the most part.
See, Freddie off mic, just
Wicked
Wednesdays.
Wednesdays.
Yep. Have you gotten into anything this year? Anything crazy?
I started drinking so early this week. I don't know how I'm still alive, to be honest. I took a bong rip to save my life this morning, and I put the indica in instead of the sativa, so I'm dragging a little bit today. I'm sorry.
Oh, no need to apologize. These mistakes happen. It sucks that like weed's not like the vials are labeled, but like if you just have weed there, you can't just tell by looking at it. Like this is indica, this is sativa. It's like if you're dealing with pills, you're like, okay, well, that one's a little in blue, and that one's there's a difference there.
Oh yeah.
All right, what are you up for awards-wise this year?
Well, my first showcase is an all-squirting showcase for Elegant Angel, and that is nominated for Best Niche category.
Very cool.
And that is the one I'm very excited about this year.
Cool. Do you have an acceptance speech all ready?
I don't know if that's one of the ones that goes up there.
Well, let's just pretend it is.
I'd like to thank the people of Pedialyte for making my life easy and making my squirt taste nice and juicy like strawberries.
Oh my God. Oh, that's so good. So good. I feel like you gotta thank God right after that.
Yeah.
I gotta thank Pedialyte.
I want to thank my mama and my daddy for this face.
That is ridiculous.
And shout out Cytheria. That was the first time I knew what squirting was when I was watching her.
Oh, the queen of it. The queen.
Oh yeah. I was like, whoa. What the fuck was that? I need this in my life.
So is squirting a big thing for you in real life? Off camera?
Not only when I'm drunk, really. Because I don't want to squirt in my own bed. If I'm somewhere, if we're doing it in the kitchen, I'm fine squirting all over the floor. You can clean that up. But sleeping in a soaking wet bed, I did that so many times when I was a teenager that it is not fun. You could lay down as many towels as you want, change the sheets as many times as you want. It doesn't fucking matter.
Just make the dude sleep in the wet spot. That's all you gotta do.
But it's all a wet spot.
Fair. Just everywhere. Oh, shit.
I'm a messy girl.
So are you hitting the white party tonight?
I actually am going to my toy company launch party.
Oh, shit.
Well, it's not my toy company, but I am a pretty big part.
Tell us about it.
So we made porn star strokers.
Oh, I've heard quite a bit about that.
We've molded all these girls, their pussies and their buttholes, and we're doing all kinds of fun things with it. We have warming options, vibrating options. My pussy is a squirting stroker, and it also has 2 little sides on it where you can add bullets and also make it a vibrating one.
Holy shit.
Our lids come with a phone holder, so your phone can balance in bed. It comes with a month of free porn, a really awesome collector's box with a really good material where it won't bend, a really sweet collector's tin. It comes with a signed autograph. All kinds of shit, man.
Collector's tin? That's crazy. Actually, the whole thing's crazy. Like bullets and so how much does it squirt?
Not as much as I do.
So what you're saying is, after that squirts, I can make someone else just sleep in that wet spot.
Yeah.
Won't take up the whole bed.
No, you can definitely fix that one up before bed.
Awesome.
And I recommend getting a dye-free strawberry Pedialyte and mixing it with warm water and putting it in there, because that is what my squirt tastes like. If you've seen my movies, you know that the first time somebody gets squirted by my squirt in the face and they taste it, they always have that reaction like, oh my God, wow, it tastes so good.
See, that's what's missing from porn, is the fact that like people can't smell it or taste it. It's all visual.
Yep, I think I'm gonna start bottling it.
Start bottling it. Unfortunately, I don't know how legal that is to ship across state lines.
Yeah, I think that would vary from state to state and country to country, for sure. There's some countries you can't send panties to.
Really? Have you found that out the hard way?
No, somebody else learned the hard way.
Like, so what happened to them? Arrested, fines?
It was sent back with a letter.
Just like
a warning letter.
Don't do this shit again. We'll come for you.
I'm like, oh, damn.
It's fucking serious.
No used garments or something like that.
It's fucking... I'm curious what country is so prudish that they won't let you send used panties.
I forget. I really do. I wish I remembered which one it was. It's like Malaysia or something like that, I think.
That makes sense. That makes sense for it being that neck of the woods.
Mongolia? I don't know.
It's part of Russia, isn't it? Geography, not my strong suit. Not my strong suit at all. But hey, we're going to get you out of here.
All right.
Where can everyone find you on social media and all that fun stuff?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Miss Zoey Monroe, MSZOEYMONROE. A lot of people get that Miss mixed up, and there's a lot of fake ones.
They should just fucking verify you already.
I know.
Those strokers are out now?
They are available for pre-order now. Chinese New Year going on. They're going to be in a lot of sex stores and online this summer for sure, but you can pre-order now.
Awesome. And the squirt is coming soon.
Yep.
Awesome. Zoey, thank you.
Thank you for having me.
I'm going with the flow on this one. It's good.
Awesome.
Yeah. We can get it.
And we're continuing with our AVN 2018 coverage. Got with me male talent extraordinaire, Brad Knight.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you for joining us. Shit.
Absolutely. You guys got some sweet whiskey. I got some Coke that I'm drinking here. I'm not drinking right now, but I definitely will down the road for sure.
How are you doing, man?
It's looking good. Everybody seems to want it, so it's amazing.
Been trying to get you on the show for a while. We still got to do a full episode when we're back in LA.
Absolutely, we can do that. But for now, we'll just get a small segment of what's going on here today.
Damn right. But what we're trying to find out is your wildest AVN story.
My wildest AVN story. Yeah, I said that I had a good one for you, right?
You did indeed.
It was pretty wild, yeah. So, I'm literally down at the Circle Bar, which is normal thing to do here at AVN. For those of them that don't know, it's a pretty. It's the watering hole for the lobby, I guess you could say. So I'm hanging out down there and hanging out with a buddy of mine, and he, basically just, we're hanging out, and he meets this girl that I don't even know her name. She's a very pretty girl. I'm guessing she's a model, maybe guessing not. We'll see how it goes. Maybe she was an escort. I don't know. But, I just went with the flow. So we're talking for a little bit, and, we're going, and my buddy goes, hey, man, don't you have some weed? Don't you want to smoke? I'm like, yeah, of course I want to smoke. He's like, hey, why don't you go up there and take this girl with you? So I'm like, wait, you just want me to take this girl with you? And the girl didn't say anything. She just goes, mm-hmm.
She just wanted that weed that bad.
She just wanted that weed and probably more of that. So we get up to the room, and I just go, so yeah, I don't know what you want to do. If you want a bong or a blunt or what do you want to do? She's just like, you know what? She's just like, pretend that I'm not even here. Just do what you were going to do, but just let me suck your dick. No, just like, so you basically just want me to sit there and like, you know, like roll a blunt and smoke it, and you just want to suck my dick the whole time? She's just like, didn't say a word. So I'm just sitting there, and I'm literally just like, she just starts pulling my pants down and just going to town while I didn't even notice. And I'm just literally like, I got the blunt rolled in my hand. I'm like breaking up the weed on the, you know, the thing on the table. And just like, I'm going really slowly about it because I'm like, how long can I make this last? I'm just thinking.
It would have been really rude of her, like the minute the blunt was rolled, she's like, okay, I'm done with that.
Oh, yeah, that would have been the worst, right? So, you know, I got the roll and I'm smoking it. I'm like, and I literally just go down and like look at her and I go, do you want to hit? And she just goes, no. I'm like, so you didn't even come up here for anything at all just to do this. And she's like, no, and that's about it. And so I came and I finished the blunt, and then that was about it. And she went downstairs. I never found out this girl's name.
And I take it you didn't give it a old finger test to make
Nope.
sure?
Just, you know, my buddy said she was good. I've known him for years, and he's like, oh, she's, you know, good, tested, I'm guessing. And yeah, I mean, it was just, you know, it's a blowjob. What are you going to do? But I'm just like, I'm thinking the whole time, I'm like, what is going through this girl's head? Like, what is going through this girl's head of, you know, just like, I'm here and my buddy just called me to just go. Is it just like a brainless process? Do you just go full zombie at that point? Like, do you just, I'm like, obviously some consciousness is going on in your head, but it's like, it's not, it's just, it's completely mind blowing that's what kind of people we attract to this convention. And I love it.
Well, maybe she's just always wanted to work with you, and just this was her way of.
I guess so. Maybe it was just she was grabbing the bull by the horns, literally.
I mean, half your social media is just your penis in other people's mouths.
I mean, it is, yeah. So I mean, that's pretty much it. That and, you know, vaginas and assholes, yeah.
Still, I feel like the greater majority of it is just blowjob shots.
I mean, it is. That's what I'm nominated for. So, I mean, that's pretty exciting to be here for that. And being nominated is always an honor. So,
I feel like maybe she just saw your social media and was just like, I want to be like one of those girls.
She's just like, I want to be one of those girls that has just a picture of your dick in my mouth.
Exactly.
I guess that's what she was going for. She's just like, I'm a blowjob fan as well. And I just want that to happen.
And it worked out for everyone involved.
And it works out for everybody involved, yeah. But yeah, the blowjobs is what I'm known for. So yeah. It's a pretty exciting thing to be known for. It's like, yeah, getting totally blown and having to give nothing in return. It's every guy's dream, I'm pretty sure. So,
see, for me personally, blowjobs are just foreplay because I have problems with it going to completion. It's just like after a little while, I'm like, no, I want to fuck now.
Well, the whole thing is like some girls actually get off on just giving a blowjob though. Like apparently this girl just didn't want to fuck at all. She just wanted to suck my dick. So it was just clearly, and as I work with more and more girls, this is an actual trend of that things that are happening. Girls that generally love to suck dick.
God bless them.
God bless them. Yeah. God bless them.
So what else has been going on? Like, what have you been doing since you've been in AVN?
Since I've been in AVN, I've been going around and meeting a lot of girls that I guess are just here for the convention itself.
To suck your dick?
I mean, some of them have, some of them haven't.
Some of them will.
But some of them will. Like this afternoon, I definitely have planned. So that's a good thing. And then just otherwise, I'm kind of just the white party tonight, and then the award show tomorrow. The award show is gonna be awesome because it's just I'm finally nominated for something that I made. And it's amazing.
So you have your acceptance speech ready?
I don't. I'm just gonna wing it if I won. So it'd just be thanking AVN and all that stuff.
So Brad Knight,
yes,
for best blowjob.
I just be like, wait, is this mine or wait? You should put this in your mouth. For me, it'd be Christiana Sin. You know her?
Yeah.
Yeah, that she's the who's nominated for me with best oral sex scene. I would just be like, here, you just put this in your mouth, and everybody knows what to do with that. Okay, all right.
not the best acceptance speech.
I mean, no, I would take it. It would purely be more about Christiana. I'd be like, she did all the work. That's probably what I would say. I'd be like, well, I don't know why you want me to talk. She did all the work.
Like I just laid here. I just laid here. I didn't come quickly.
I didn't come quickly, but it was an amazing. It was an amazing looking blowjob. I guess that's what what AVN decided is that it looked really good. So
that's fucking awesome,
and it's unbelievable. I can't wait to be there. Just having my name announced on the stage. I also have a movie that I made Blow and Go Girls. It's going to be Brad Knight's Blow and Go Girls. That's going to be announced. I can't wait for that to happen.
Your name all up in lights and shit.
I mean, you know, it's just nice to be up there, just to be like, oh, this guy has a movie that's, you know, nobody was, I don't think anybody knows that I even did that. Because it was almost a year ago now, so.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So
it's exciting.
To segue a little bit, what are the must-hit parties for Brad Knight?
The must-hit parties, the first night is always the Circle Bar and AVN Suite party, going back and forth between those two. The second night is always the Saints and Sinners party, and just, you know, whatever really happens along the way at the Circle Bar afterwards. Usually it's all about the Circle Bar, really. It really is.
It really is.
It's just like everything. I've literally had people that are like, you going to the party? It's like, nope, because they're all going to come back here. And it's literally, they're 100% right every single time, because around 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, they all stagger in, and they're all going back to their rooms, and they're all whatever. So, you know.
100%.
100%. And then the white party, and then the award show. So, you know, that's those are the must hits.
What after award show party are you hitting?
Oh, after award show party, I kind of just wing it. Kind of people just like, you know, they're saying, oh, I'm going to this. I'll be like, oh, that sounds good. You know, I literally have done that every year, and this is year number 4. It's just like, kind of like, oh, you know, people that get their awards, they go out, you know, they get excited, they carry their awards with them, they do whatever, you know. For me, it's, you know, I may or may not win. If I do, that's great. If I not, you know, that's great too. So it's just, I'm just going to wing it. Yeah, that's kind of the whole thing about it. It's just like, I'm going to wing it. I just want to see everybody and see all the, you know, how they look, and, you know, just see all the new people too. And it's great. It's great right now.
It is a fun time to be at this show.
That is right. I'm loving this new trend of cam girls becoming involved in mainstream porn. It's pretty exciting. We got My Free Cam sponsoring the thing. So.
Oh, they have been for years. Shit,
yeah.
MFC and.
But it's just amazing how much they've grown.
Oh, I know.
And how much the girls are now segueing into working with guys like me now, which is nice.
I bet.
Oh yeah, it's really nice. That's going to be the next chapter. Is that?
Just turning out cam girls?
Yeah, I mean the ones that want to get dick down. I mean, you know, it's just like I think about it, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna ride this wave as much as I can, because, you know, sometimes the girls, they need a guy. Those fake penises that ejaculate don't really do it for them, I guess. Yeah, no, he's making a face right now. I'm making the same face too.
Yeah.
It's
so
just
your penis doesn't lay eggs, though.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't produce spunk lube either. If it did, that'd be amazing, you know. The girl could just, you know. But then what would the girl do? She just do it for herself and just figure. Yeah, it served no purpose. Yeah,
right.
So
Brad Knight still has a purpose. Goddamn it.
Still have a purpose. Goddamn it. But you know, it's just it's great being at the convention. It's great to see you guys as always, and to watch you guys drink as always.
I mean, that's pretty much what happens every time you see me. Like,
yeah, gonna be drinking something or going to drink something or doing like. But next time, I'm just not trying to drink during the convention right now. You know, it's just one of those things.
Fair enough.
Now, but I definitely soon afterwards, I will definitely be sharing a thing. When we do the full show, I will definitely be saying some really funny drunk things for sure.
Awesome. Awesome. So, Mr. Brad Knight, let's get you out of here, because I believe there's some 18-year-old hot thing waiting for you.
Right, Amelia Onyx. I got to get her DVD where she's on the cover of my newest movie that just came out, Teen Fuck Sluts. I'm excited about it.
Awesome. Where can the audience find you on social media?
They can find me on social media at Brad Knight XXX, and on Instagram at the Brad Knight, and on OnlyFans at onlyfans.com/Brad Knight XXX.
Awesome. Is there a Brad Knight website?
TheBradKnight.com that you can go to. You can buy all my clips and even get a membership if you want.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. So
Brad,
it's good times.
Brad, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Let me play among those stars.
Oh, shit. Well, just listen to you sing.
Don't. I will sing until the cows come home.
Nothing wrong with that. So we're coming at you live from AVN 2018. Miss Jasmine
Woo!
Webb.
Hey!
Gorgeous UK performer.
Thank you. I like to call myself Black British Elegance. It just rolls off the tongue. Hey, and there's Mr. Webb.
I wholly agree. So, welcome. What we're doing for AVN this year is we're asking people their wildest AVN stories.
Okay, well, do you know something? I have one for you.
Awesome.
This is my second AVN. I'm here with Mr. Webb. Last year I was with my girls and we completely turned up in the bedroom. I had no reason to go to any parties. The party was in my bedroom.
So, listen, how did this happen? How did you find these girls?
Well, I was coming over to America, just checking out the industry, seeing who I would like to work for, seeing what's cool, what's hot and what's not, in a sense,
Definitely.
I believe when you're coming to a place, it's always good to check out what's going on so that you're not a deer in headlights. You're not a deer in headlights and you know exactly what's going on. So I hooked up with a couple of cool people. And we had a bunch of parties in our bedroom every night.
Oh, damn.
Like every night.
That's a good way to kick off your first AVN.
Yeah. It was also.
So how'd you meet these girls? Like just...
Hey, I stalk people online. I'm very proud of my stalking. As long as you're sexy and you have a juicy vagina and perky titties, I will be on your shit. Yeah.
That's awesome. Any conquests you can tell us about this year so far?
Well, it's early days. I'm pasting myself until tomorrow. I'm truly going to let my hair down and just, mingle with my porno family and see what happens. See where the night takes us.
That's
Rolling
awesome.
on a river, baby.
Hell yeah. So, you're making the big move from the UK to the US is the plan?
Yeah, well, that is the plan, yes. I will be back to dominate the US in April, hopefully, with music and porn.
Awesome. So what sort of music stuff do you do?
Okay, music, I would say it's all about the artistry of sex and lovemaking. I mean, if you think about it, if it wasn't for sex, none of us would be standing here.
Damn right.
If it wasn't for the titty, you would be starving as a baby.
I know.
So my music, I want to celebrate that beautifulness of life, like the Big Bang Theory. It's one big bang, like bang, 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 but sexually.
All right.
Yeah.
So this more R&B or?
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of rock in there. We have a lot of R&B in there. Mr. Webb, he is my producer. Mr. Webb, come on, say hey, say what's up. Sorry, he's very shy.
Hey, Mr. Webb.
Everybody. How you doing?
Doing well.
He's my producer. He
Awesome.
creates a lot of my stuff. He's inspired by my vagina. I believe my vagina gives him inspiration and life in the morning.
Excellent. Excellent. The vagina inspires him, then he produces your... It's like a great big circle of life.
Of course, yes. You can't stop that.
Oh, hey, we're just having fun. We're having a good time.
Well, of course.
So it's awesome. Well, I have you here. Are you up for any awards this year?
I'm not, but when I come back, hey, but I'm a UK artist. I'm sorry, performer.
No, the artist is fun.
Yeah, thank you. This is an artistry to what we do. So when I get here 24/7, I'm going to be all up in your face. I'm going to be talking to everyone and anyone that can put me up for a nomination. And I'm going to be contender because I believe in myself and I love what I do. I've been doing it for 11 years.
That is a long time.
It's a lifetime.
Why did it take you so long to get over to the States?
Well, the thing is this. I was perfecting my craft.
All right.
And the US is like, when you want to be the best, get where the best are. Be where the best are, And when it comes to porn, music, it's right here, baby. West Coast.
Damn right.
West Side.
Though a lot of production is moving to Prague and the Czech Republic, and
I lived in Budapest. I lived in Eastern Europe for a year and a half.
So how'd that compare to?
Okay, Eastern Europe, they don't really get light humor. It's very prim and proper and down the line. That was hard for me. But as for the work, it was very professional. We were always shooting in a mansion. They loved what I brought to the table. So I was appreciated. And you always want to be appreciated for what you do.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. So what made you decide that you wanted to leave there and go back to the UK?
Well, the thing is this. I am a VIP gypsy. I live out of my swag bag. You should see it. It's purple and gold. You'll love that shit.
That's fucking amazing.
Right. So I just go from place to place to place, setting my roots. That's why I call myself Web, because I web up a situation. I'm like a spider, Build a web here, get all the information I need here, hold it, Go over there, get all the information I need there, web it up, and just keep it moving, web it up, always.
Just capture everything.
Capture everything. There you go.
Awesome. And now you're going to come to LA, take over the world.
Oh, God, yay. What? 100%. 100%.
Wow. It's disappointing you took so long to get here.
It's
We've been
okay.
missing out.
It's okay. I'm here now. Don't cry. I'm here.
I'll try not to.
I can see the emotion. I can see the emotion in his face. Yeah.
I'll hold it in.
Yeah. So I know this is funny. I'm not supposed to ask you guys any questions,
No,
but
you
I feel
totally
so
can.
at home. I mean, you got a pool table, comfortable settings.
We're
tell
sitting
me
here
about-
drinking. Yeah.
I know, right? Tell me about yourselves. What do you guys do?
So, I'm, of course, the host of this show, and Now We Drink. On top of that, my boy Freddie here is a bartender.
Freddie.
My involvement in the industry, I've been involved for a little under 10 years now. I started off doing roadie work, PAing, stuff like that.
Nice.
Been involved with Burning Angel. I'm actually an AVN nominee this year.
Oh, are you? Congratulations,
Well,
darling.
thank you.
Hey.
I'm up for Best Non-Sex Performance.
Oh, boo. Boo.
Someone
we want to
has
see that dick.
Someone has to act. Someone has to straighten act occasionally.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry, I reserved that dick for off camera.
Okay, you was a fantastic extra, basically.
I had lines.
You had lines,
I had
ooh,
lines.
and you executed them to perfection.
I did.
Wow, I love it.
Well enough to get nominated.
Yeah,
Shit.
right. I need to step my game up. I need a nomination. What can I
Don't
say?
worry, you'll get them. You'll have many more than I have.
Thank you.
And so,
I make him speechless.
she does. Just broke my concentration.
Right.
Oh,
Is it the English accent?
it might be.
Is it melting your heart, darling? Oh.
Oof.
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 Oh. No words, just oof.
All the awards next year for you, all of them.
Fantastic.
And so we've been doing the show for about 2 years. And it's a long-form conversation show normally. Normally, when we do this in LA, it's 2 hours drinking, bullshitting.
Oh, but hey, you're evil angel.
Oh, no, that's a VIP badge for a party
Oh, right.
later tonight.
Right. Oh, you turning up tonight?
Of course.
Where are you going?
Let's see. Tonight, we will be at the Evil Angel party.
Okay.
Then we're going to be going to Tim Woodman's fetish birthday party.
Whoa, you guys are going to be turning up. He's just going to be like, going wherever you go. He's got that look in his eye. Wherever he is, I'll be there too. You just make the drink.
Yeah.
Follow with the bottle.
Because that's how we roll. No, we party hard, we drink.
Yay.
So we brought a bartender to the show.
Yay. I love it.
And then, late night we'll be at the Circle Bar.
Okay.
Always still drinking.
Right. Yeah. If I see you there, we'll most definitely buy you a drink down there.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, why not? Spread the love.
Oh. Speaking of which, I need Freddie.
There you go, Freddie. Hello,
Be so
Freddie.
kind, sir.
Was that the delicious whiskey? The way he describes drinks just gets you going. Whoopa.
Oh, we tried to get Mr. Webb some drinks.
Yeah, no. He's the opposite of me. Completely sober, only drinks water.
Oh, it's good to have the designated producer.
Oh God, yeah. Oh, 100%. Like, he completes me. I'm such a psycho.
He knows when it's like, okay, gotta keep you out of trouble. You gotta go this way now.
Yeah, basically, which is good.
So, you hitting the award show tomorrow night also?
Oh, 100%.
Awesome.
100%.
Have you been to any good parties, like any of the official parties?
Well, there is a lingerie party with Naomi Banks, which I've been informed about, and she's one of my boo-boos, so I've got to show some love and turn up to that.
Awesome.
I don't want to be one of these people standing up in a line waiting. I'm just too cool for school for that. I'd be like, I'm waiting? You've seriously got all of this waiting? Hell no. So wherever I can just walk into, that's what I'm going to.
No one should make you wait in line.
I mean, when you're my age, when you're 34, you're over it. It's like, where are my friends? Are they there? Okay, well then I should be at the front. Because, my friends are here. You know?
Waiting in line for this bullshit.
Yeah, right. Do you know who I is?
Well, if they don't, they will soon.
Right. That part. Exactly. My thoughts.
So we're going to get you out of here because we're only doing short format this time.
Sure.
I can talk to you for hours.
Aw, teddy bear.
So where can our audience find you? Social media, web?
Okay, so if you'd like to find me on social media, you can find me on Twitter at Jasmine Webb 1, and that's the actual digit 1. Webb is also spelled WEBB. If you want to get me on Instagram, it's Jasmine Webb XXX. And guys, trust me, you need to check me out. I'm amazing.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah, sure. I know you picture me stepping out the shower, body dripping wet. Oh, waiting for you on your bed in a thong set. I see that glistening eye when you pass me by. See, this feeling's are real for you when I say, baby, no deny. Oh, yeah. Woo!
Holy shit.
Microphone drop.
Jasmine Webb, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And we're back. AVN 2018. And now we drink. We have the legend, Mick Blue, with us.
Hi, everybody.
Thank you for joining us.
More, thanks for having me and trying to understand my accent.
It's fine. It's an Austrian accent, right?
Yes. Ja, genau.
So what we're doing for AVN this year is we're just trying to hear some wild stories, since this is the convention where crazy partying happens every year.
Always.
Sex, drugs, drinking, all sorts of crazy stuff happens here every year. And to hear it from a legend such as yourself, some of the stuff you get into behind the scenes, off camera.
Well, I will have to dial it back like many years. Like some of the first years when I was at AVN, when I was still at the Venetian, like the good old OG from the AVN Awards and from the convention itself. There was this magical circle bar, right? And somehow it happened to be that two friends of Austria. They just showed up in Vegas because they were going, basically, they were on an American trip and they were going to Vegas for poker tournaments and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, hey guys, it's like, you got to stay here, It's like, so I started making party with them together, and then one of the two friends, he decided to go sleep early, and the other one stayed with us at the circle bar. And somehow, I don't know how it happened. Another friend of mine, David Perry, was in the mix, and we had a room in the Venetian, and he just somehow got dragged by three girls away from the circle bar.
I hate when that happens.
Exactly. I mean, it doesn't happen all the time, but it happened that year, and he was like, Mick, come, and I'm like, hell yeah. It's like one guy, three girls, that can't end good.
There's definitely worse things that could happen.
Yeah, it's worth a try, right? And so I jumped on the train, and my Austrian friend was standing next to me. It's like, dude, come. It's like, you're not gonna. Don't wait. It's like you come. He's like, yeah, but I don't know them. They don't know me and stuff like this. Like, listen, it doesn't matter. It's past 2 a.m. in the morning. Nobody cares about names anymore. It's like if they want to have sex with you, you just don't talk. Just do it.
Just go with it.
Just go with it. And so we go to the elevator, and. We all were a little bit drunk already, and I started talking with him in German because I felt obligated for the industry to tell him that if the girls decide that they do want to have sex with him, that he has to use a condom.
You have to.
Like,
he doesn't have a clean test.
Exactly. Because I said, listen, it's like I know you're a healthy guy and stuff like that, but you don't have a test. The girls, they are already influenced by alcohol. They're not gonna ask you if you have a test because they're gonna think that you're a friend of us. You may be a performer as well, and
right.
they think you have a test as we do and as they do. And you have to be strong. And he's like, okay, I don't have a condom. It's like, look here, I had a condom in my pocket. It's like, here, look, use the condom I have. You know what I mean? And you gotta use it. You know.
As much as you don't want to, you have to use it.
You have to. So surely enough, you know, it's like we end up in David's room, you know, and like I think literally like 5 to 10 minutes later, you know, everybody was naked. The girl started sucking penises and going nuts in any kind of direction, and my buddy from Austria, you know, was standing in the corner, you know, and he's like looking at me. It's like, so should I go in? You know, and it's like, dude, you know, the girls want, you know, it's like, it's the story of your lifetime, you know. It's like you come to Vegas, the first night in Vegas, you get picked up by 3 porn stars, you know, and
yeah, that doesn't happen to everybody.
Exactly. You're gonna be an old man one time. You're still gonna tell the story. And he said, okay, but promise me you can't say anything to our other friend, you know.
Oh yeah, because he'd be so upset that he slept through that.
I don't know what the motive was, you know, but like he wanted to keep it a secret. I think till now he still kept it for a secret. And so we started, you know, and he used the condom. Everything was good, you know, and the first round was going great, you know. It's like if one of the girls, he came and stuff like that, you know, and everything was good. But, you know, like how Vegas goes sometimes, you know, it's like you're not going to do just one round.
No.
You know, so it's kind of like the girls, they took a small break. I mean, for girls it's easy. It was like to take one drink.
Yeah, just hydrate a little bit.
Hydrate a little bit, like, oh, more. You know, it's like, okay, you know, so we went for round number 2. And then he's standing there again, you know, and I'm like, at first I didn't understand, you know, and he's like, yeah, you know, I
only had the one condom.
Yeah, only the one condom, you know.
Oh no.
So what happened was I said like, well, if nobody has a condom here, you can't fuck, you know.
Right.
And then nobody had a condom there. Ironically, he didn't get to fuck. But
oh, that sucks.
Like one of the girls, she did suck his dick.
That was very nice of her.
Yeah, but here comes the fun part, the peak of the story. It's like I'm fucking the other girl. I think I fucked the girl from behind, and she's sucking his dick, and then he was about to come, right? And he remembered it's like. He cannot have any sperm contact with the girl, right?
Right.
You know what he did?
Oh, no. What did you do?
She was sucking his cock, you know? Or maybe she even screamed like, come in my mouth, whatever, whatnot. He pulled out of the mouth.
Oh, no.
He pulled out of the mouth. He jerked into his hand. Like he made a cover with his hand, jerked into it, you know, and after he came, he ran into the bathroom and he washed his hands.
Oh man, that is not where I thought that was going. I thought he was about to pull out and hit you with it.
No, that wouldn't be cool.
No, it wouldn't have been cool. That's where I thought it was about to go.
But it was funny because
no, that's still hilarious.
He pulled it out. He came in his hands. He ran into the bathroom and washed it.
No, that's hilarious. It's just not where I thought it was going.
The girls were like, "What's wrong with him?" You know, like, it's weird.
What's up with your friend?
I told him after. It's like, yeah, he did the right thing. But yeah, so that was one of the crazy AVN stories.
No, that's absolutely crazy. So one of the other things we're big about is like parties and such. What are the parties you can't miss every year? What are the parties you have to go to when you're at AVN?
You have to go to the parties you have obligations to go
yeah,
to. You know, it's like sometimes, you know, certain companies, they ask you to host a party, so you're going to go there, you know. I would say for fans, or if I would be really here, you know, it's like, okay, and I do want to make party. Would you never want to miss during the AVNs is a circle bar.
I agree.
I think it doesn't matter what kind of parties they have in the clubs and all that kind of stuff. Everything meets and lives always at the Circle Bar, and that's the place where you're gonna score your home runs.
I wholly agree.
Because the hotel rooms are not far away.
Just a quick elevator ride and.
Yeah, I mean it's the best way, you know. I mean, it's like, imagine you're in Hollywood, you're in a bar, you know, you have to call an Uber, then from the Uber go to the apartment or go to the hotel. I mean, it's a lot of time, you know, that runs down the drain, you know.
You got to figure out, are we going to your place or my place or?
Exactly, yeah. So many decisions to make. In Vegas, Circle Bar is easy, you know. It's like,
yeah,
you wanna have a glass of water.
And you need a little hydration first, and then we're good to go.
Little hydration, boom, we're already in the elevator, you know? Easy busy.
Hell, I know people that haven't even made it that far. I definitely have had some friends kicked out for going just to the bathroom near the Circle Bar and getting it on in there.
Yeah. Can happen too.
Yeah, once or twice.
Yeah.
What big awards are you up for this year?
This is a good question. Thank you that you asked big awards. Because I think it's every year a fantastic feeling, you know, and a great honor if you get nominations. And this year I was lucky again to be nominated Performer of the Year. I still think this is the biggest award, and it's also for myself the biggest award, and everything else is an addition to a great year.
So, do you have your acceptance speech all worked out already?
I don't believe in preparing acceptance speeches because you never know the outcome. And I just believe, you know, if you're lucky and fortunate enough to win an award that is presented on stage, whatever comes in your mind and organically out of your mouth are the best words.
Awesome. So, if you don't mind, Mick Blue, Performer of the Year, right now.
Okay.
What do you got? What's your acceptance speech? You're up on the stage. They hand you your award.
I can't give you an acceptance speech right now.
Oh, all right.
No.
I guess I'll have to see it in person.
If it happens, you would have to see it in person or after on Facebook when it's played again. Yeah.
Well, I actually am going to attend the award shows this year.
Are you gonna go?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm actually nominated this year. So.
What are you nominated for?
Best non-sex performance.
That's amazing. Do you have an acceptance speech?
I don't have to go on stage. Mine is a non-stage award.
That's true.
If Jews Love Black Cock is up for Best Comedy, if that happens, I don't know if Joanna's going to drag me on stage with her or not.
She will.
Probably.
If it happens, she will. She better does. I mean, it is a phenomenal experience when you can stay on stage and you see like the whole audience in the joint. You know, it's really, really cool.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping that she drags me up. I hope we win. I hope she drags me on stage with her.
Yeah, let's hope it's going to happen.
So, Mick, let's get you out of here. Where can the audience find you on social media?
So, that is a good question. I do have Twitter and Instagram. On Twitter, it's Mick Blue XXX. On Instagram, I'm not exactly sure what exactly it is. It's either Mick Blue XXX or Mick Blue Racing, because I did change it some time ago.
Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, if you can find it, you can narrow it down.
Mick Blue Racing.
Is it Mick Blue Racing?
Yep.
So there we go. You can find me on Instagram on Mick Blue Racing.
Well, now I have questions about racing. What?
Go ahead, shoot out.
So, you're racing these days?
Yeah, I race cars.
What kind of cars are you racing?
Well, right now I've raced Mazda Miatas, Porsche Boxsters, and some older F2000 Formula cars.
So are these like the Miatas, stuff like that? Are they stocked or are they modified or?
No, they're modified.
Okay.
Like every sports car you race or I race, you gotta have a roll cage. They're stripped down to the bone, you know. It's really just like only that in it what you need to drive the car.
Gotcha. So it's basically a Miata frame and.
Yeah, it's basically a Miata frame, and everything else is modified. The engine is still stock with a few tweaks. I mean, it really depends how kind of like how long lasting you want to have the engine.
So how long have you been doing that? When did you get into racing?
Into car racing, I got into that December 2016. It was like the first step I did when I started doing my racing license and all that kind of stuff at Laguna Seca. And then in February, I finished the racing license in Atlanta Motorsports Park. And then we went off of it. I did the Race Academy shootout where I raced against 29 other people. I placed top 10.
That's awesome.
So that was a good result. I was happy with it. And then in May I started doing endurance racing, like American endurance racing and the other big organizer or event league, or how you call it in English, is World Racing League.
Organization or
organization. So it's kind of like American endurance racing. They have, for example, 7 or 8 race weekends a year,
so
across the nation.
How long is an endurance race?
An endurance race is usually 8 hours, but it can be also 14 hours or 24 hours or 12 hours,
wow.
depending on the event.
And how many miles in those 12 hours?
Well, we don't really calculate it on miles, because we race on road tracks. So, for example, one lap is, let's say, 3.5 miles, and then the whole team, because you share the car with 3 other drivers usually, because you're not gonna drive 8 hours straight. You do for example a 2-hour stint, and then the next driver comes in, does a 2-hour stint and stuff like that. And you do about, let's say, 150, 160 laps in total.
Wow. And
depending how, I mean, it really goes on the time, not on the distance.
Gotcha. And how fast are you going on average per lap, like during a lap?
I would say we are about, depending on the track, probably range about 80, 85 miles per hour on average. With top speeds up to 120, 125 miles an hour. So it's not supercars, but like, I mean, 120 miles an hour is quite decent.
Oh yeah, definitely.
For a small car.
That's awesome. And what made you want to start getting into racing?
Well, it was since I was a kid, actually. I always liked adrenaline. And everything that's fast, is that what I enjoy? So I always dreamed from becoming a race car driver, but Austria is not really the land of opportunities if you want to become a race car driver on an easy way, And like when I was a kid, everything was much more difficult to reach than now. Like back then, you needed to have a family with a lot of money and then connections, all the kind of stuff, so you can do car racing or even kart racing. Nowadays, you have all those development programs, for young drivers where, yes, they still need money, but you have scholarships programs and all the kind of stuff. So if you're good, you can still do it very affordable and very far.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I didn't start racing right away, but I did for about 10 years ski racing.
Oh, just downhill skiing?
I did downhill, I did super G, I did slalom, I did giant slalom. Like as I said, anything that had to do with racing and being fast and on the edge.
My photographer just showed back up. No, that's
and stuff like that, so.
No, that's absolutely awesome, and wow, I would have never known. I'm glad that that came up.
Jack did too.
So, but we're gonna get you out of here.
Okay.
So, Mick Blue Racing, awesome. Any OnlyFans, any of that stuff going on, or?
I do have OnlyFans. I think it's Mick Blue XXX.
All right.
You can see the link from OnlyFans on Twitter.
Awesome.
And yeah, so that's about it. And if you want to see hot porn, go check out bambitions.com.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mick.
Thank you, man.
It is the final day.
The final countdown.
I know where your musical tastes are. Motley Crue before we got on air.
Yeah.
The Scorpion.
No, that was Europe.
Europe.
Yeah.
It's all the same genre.
Dude, are you kidding? As far as I'm concerned, Bret Michaels is responsible for years of shitty musician boyfriends, and if I ever see him, I'm going to punch him in the face after I try to fuck him.
You just got to steal his like cowboy hat bandana thing.
Yeah, right?
wig.
So we can see all of the hair extensions on his balding ass head.
That would be better than punching him. Just run off the bus with it.
Yeah, that's true. And I would have a great souvenir, too.
Right? Worst comes to absolute worst, you could eBay that motherfucker for a lot of money.
Dude, I would make sure to masturbate with it first.
Apparently we have a fire alarm here at the hotel.
Who's setting off this time?
My bad.
Really? Like, what kindergartner pulled the fire alarm?
All right. So we will be pausing the podcast for the fire alarm. Yay. So sorry for the slight interruption. AVN 2018 is getting a little wild. We may be burning to death shortly.
Yeah, and that would definitely be a crime against meat, considering you have on the best meat hoodie ever.
Right?
Yeah.
It's raw for a reason.
Dude, nobody wants a well-done steak.
Hell no.
That's
Hell no.
gross. That's a total crime against steak.
Can you believe people do that? Like,
yeah, my mom does that, and it's like... bleh.
so when did you stop speaking to her?
I just laugh at her.
That shit breaks up families for real.
Hey, listen, the way I look at it, if you're going to spend $20+ on a great piece of meat, don't destroy it and turn it into a hockey puck.
Right?
Oh, wow. Check you out, Kilt Man.
Hell yeah. The media room's getting wild. Hell yeah, guys.
Hell yeah.
So before we were interrupted, we were making with the introductions.
Yes, as a matter of fact, we did not introduce me before. So, hi, everybody. I'm Kiki Daire.
Kiki, you've been around for a fair number of years.
Oh, dude, seriously, I'm like a dinosaur in porn star years, and I'm cool with that.
All right, if you're cool with it, I'm never going to be the one to say it.
Oh, no. Of course.
Hold on. It's a Christmas miracle, everyone. We are not going to burn to death today.
And there will not be any abuse of the meat.
Right, well, the night's young. Someone may abuse this meat later.
Nice.
Here's the hoping, at least. Yeah.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do.
There's a reason the pants are snap away.
Wow. I'm not even going to touch that.
I'm not asking you to. That would be against the code of conduct here.
Hey, listen, that code of conduct is a great thing.
It is.
I totally grab Will Ryder's junk anyway.
Oh, good thing it's the last day and they can't kick you out.
No, I did that on the first day.
Well, I'm saying you're talking about it now. Just, if they kick you, yeah.
Well, I mean, I made sure to smile at him and make eye contact first.
It's very important. It's very important to make eye contact while you do it.
Well, you got to make sure that there's some form of consent before you just grab. And if you do that, you're not violating the code of conduct.
Very true. Very true. I thought you were just doing it super creepy. Just like start with the stare and then just...
just tickle the balls as you stare very creepily. Yeah, that's it. Yes?
Yeah. That's exactly how I imagined it.
No, it's not, but it made you laugh anyway.
It might have. I think in playback they'll realize that it definitely did.
Yeah. Busted.
Aw, damn. Caught again.
You like being caught.
Maybe. We just met for like the first time. You already know. How's that possible?
I've been around a long time.
True. Very true. So what we're doing, unfortunately, we don't have you for the normal 2 hours when we do this.
Yeah, but you'll have me for the normal 2 hours soon, and we'll talk war stories and
talk shit about people we don't like and all the fun stuff.
All the fun stuff.
Yeah.
But what we're going to do today is we're going to get your wildest story. Famous partier.
Woo! Okay, so I've got multiples. Last night, I almost took Bridget the Midget home. I have a total little person fetish, by the way. And if I had actually gotten Bridget in the sack, I would have totally texted Jack Vegas and been like, ha! Fuck you, I got the midget.
So how'd this go down?
Oh, I was sitting at the bar with her talking to people, and I was like, hi, how you doing? She was like, hi. And then I had to go do something else, and I didn't get to take her home. But I got the invite.
Aw, shit.
Aw, shit.
What was so important that you had to leave her?
I don't want to get into that, but it was important.
Okay.
Now.
Okay.
So that's one of my little things. Another year, and this was probably back in like 01, 02, something like that. And I did not remember this story until somebody brought it to my attention. And then once they brought it to my attention, I was like, oh yeah, I remember that. So I was at the now torn down Elvis Chapel and Hotel. I was with a girlfriend, and one of her friends who was a photographer went by the name Michael Sinclair. Super, super cute. Totally was interested. He had a room, or actually a suite at Treasure Island. And so we went over there, and we're totally like chilling in the hot tub, and I'm thinking I'm being very obvious about, dude, let's do this. Yeah, apparently he's dumber than a box of rocks, even when you hit him over the head. So I get up the next morning, and I'm like, dude, is this guy gay? Like, he didn't fuck me. What the hell? So we wind up fucking around in the shower. And
did you have to like go in the shower after him and just like stare at him awkwardly and grab his balls?
Dude, I was basically like, all right, I give up. I tried this the nice way, so fuck it. I'm just going to suck his dick. So
subtle, very subtle.
Dude, I told you. I hit him over the head, and that didn't work. So anyway, we get done, right? And he had a business partner who was sleeping on the couch. Now, keep in mind, the only thing that I had with me was my purse and the really short mini skirt and top that I left the convention in the day before, and a pair of slippers and my heels or whatever. And I was like, wow, this is going to really suck doing the walk of shame across the way to the Venetian in total hooker clothes. So his friend, who was awake as I was leaving, was on the couch in Daffy Duck pajama pants. And I look over and I'm like, oh, I need those pajama pants. And dude looks at me and goes, well, come and get them. So I walk over there, and I literally took the fucking pajama pants off this guy's body, put them on, go to the show, because I was due at signing. Didn't like do makeup, nothing. I was like, I gotta get there, because this was back in the day when they actually paid us for that. So I get over to the show, and Michael and his buddy come by a couple hours later, and dude's like, can I have my pajama pants back? And I'm like, fuck no. I stole these fair and square. They're mine now. Yeah.
How does this escalate?
That was the end of that story. But like I said, I did not remember it.
Shit.
Somebody actually had to tell me the story. And it was Michael that told me. And I was like, oh my God, was your business partner mad? And he's like, fuck no. That guy told that story every week until he died. And laughed. I'm like, all right, cool. So that was one, right? Another one, I was here with this guy that I was dating, and he was kind of a douchebag. And I was at the Smash Bar, and this guy that I kind of had the hots for walks in, and he had on women's pants, and I could see he was hung like a fucking horse. And
just right down his thigh, just...
Oh, like, what? So I literally looked at him and was like, so, where are we going? Totally went back to his room. We fucked like maniacs. The next morning, I got up and was like, oh, this is going to be bad. Because the douchebag that I was dating was also in my room, and he had paid for the room, so he locked me out of the room.
See, that's an amateur move. You always got to make sure your name's on the room too.
Yeah, I know. That was like a totally stupid move, but yeah, that happened. And I actually like dated that guy. Was engaged to the guy that I picked up at the Smash Bar for a while.
So it was worth being kicked out of the room for a little while.
Oh, dude, it was totally worth it. The dick was way better.
So you upgraded. That's definitely worthwhile.
Yeah, for sure.
Anything crazy this year so far?
Well, like I said, I almost banged a midget last night. That would have been fucking awesome.
Right.
I would have been taking like videos and pictures and all that shit. Some of my fans call me the midget whisperer because they all know, like midgets and clowns.
So just got to find a clown midget.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I just came. That's fucking hot. Holy fuck. I need to do that.
They have to exist.
Dude, I'll just find a midget and put clown makeup on them. I don't care. They don't have to be a real clown.
But it'd be better if they were.
Fuck yeah, it would. I like you. We definitely need to do a long segment.
Hell yeah. You'd ruin the chair for my next guest, but that's not my problem. I sit in this one.
I can wipe it up if it's really that big of a deal.
Sounds like that, once again, their problem.
Woo, fuck, midget clown. That's like serious lady boner.
So, I'm kind of curious. What did you discover you were into first? Clowns or midgets?
Clowns.
And how long ago did you discover you were into clowns?
When I went to the Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey circus, tripping balls on acid, and was like, oh, I want to fuck a clown. And that was like 18 years ago.
Did you succeed?
Actually, I got to fuck Evan Stone as a clown for an Antonio Pasolini movie, and it was fucking hot.
Is this back when Evan still had long hair, or?
Yeah. And actually, the director, I asked them, I'm like, so he's playing a dirty, drug-addicted, homeless clown. Can I verbally abuse and degrade Evan? And he's like, yeah, do it. So it was super hot.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, it was amazing.
So when did you discover, and how did you discover you were into midgets?
It was a bucket list thing.
Okay.
And I actually know one that I've known for a really long time because he used to do porn. And he had been trying to hit it for a while. And finally one morning I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do this. I learned the hard way, though. If a midget dude is on top of you, don't look down because it looks like they're doing this weird push-up thing when they're thrusting. It's kind of funny. I literally had to look at the ceiling because if I didn't, I was going to burst out laughing.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. You never want to laugh at anything while a dude's inside of you because they automatically think you're laughing at them.
It's true.
Yeah.
And if someone laughs at me while I'm inside them, it's just really? Okay.
Yeah.
That should be a test for new male talent. Just have girls laugh at them.
That would be awesome.
You think you can make it in this biz?
Can you imagine how many of them would fail instantly?
Right.
Though some of them, they would probably take it harder if a guy laughed at them.
Well, you have the whole cast laughed at them.
Dude, that's awesome.
Dude,
can we laugh at James Bartolet when he's doing content?
I don't see why not.
Sorry, that was mean.
But seriously, think about it. Brand new male talent, you think you can make it in this business? The girl starts laughing at him. The camera guy starts laughing at him. The boom operator starts laughing at him.
Dude, that would be awesome. I want to make a video like that and put it on YouTube.
And that dude would... if that guy succeeded, that's your next big male talent right there.
Yeah, for sure. No, that's a great idea. You just gave me a great idea for a comedy sketch to put on YouTube. Sweet.
I'm happy to help. I'm here to inspire.
You're such a giver.
I've been told that before. Maybe once. She was drunk.
Maybe once?
For the audience at home, Kiki made a full-on fisting motion. Just right up in there.
Well, yeah. Sometimes you just got to get right up in there.
This is very true. This is very true. And this is the right place for it to get.
Smooth up in you, baby.
I have big hands, though. It's not a lot of lube. And
Hey, lube makes everything better.
It does. It does indeed. So we're going to get you out of here because we're getting about to the short form. I could
for sure.
honestly do this for hours. And we're going to do it next time you're in L.A.
Deal. Which will be next week, so let's do this shit.
So we'll actually set it up when we get off mic?
Yeah.
In the short term, where can we find you on social media?
I'm Kiki_Daire. That's Daire on Twitter. I'm Kiki Daire on Instagram. I'm all over the place. You can find out all sorts of stuff. I host Karaoke 2.0 X-Rated at Pat's Cocktails. We're doing our next night on the 30th.
Awesome.
Yeah, we do that once a month. So check my social media to find out what night it is and come party with us.
Awesome. It's worth it, guys. Come party. From AVN 2018, the party will continue. Welcome to AVN 2018, continuing coverage from here at And Now We Drink. Joining us is Miss Stephie Staar. One of the most interesting people I've met this weekend.
Well, glad.
She just wants to keep pegging Freddie.
I do, yeah.
You can't say keep pegging. the suggestion there.
Well, I haven't pegged him yet, but there's a couple more days left.
You're going to make it happen, right?
Right.
So what about Freddie made you like, that's the man I need to peg?
This is not what we agreed about.
Well, I think it kind of started off with finger jokes, and then it kind of went from pegging from there, but I think he's down.
So it's just the idea of your finger going inside him at first, and then it just did something for you?
Sure, let's go with that. I think it was more sarcasm turned into a dare.
Sarcasm that turned into a dare, and now it's just a thing. It's a thing that has to happen.
Steady thing. Will happen.
Awesome. So how much do you think you can take, gauge-wise?
This is what your listeners want.
He's talking about being a bartender. We're going to go full bottle.
Full bottle? We're talking a handle? We're just talking a regular bottle here.
If he cries, I might not stop, so we'll see.
So for the audience at home, we met Stephie when we were out at sushi the other night, and one of the first things that came out of her mouth was, "I love it when dudes cry."
Yeah, well, I do love it when dudes cry.
When did you first discover you're into that shit?
When I was breaking up with a boyfriend and he cried so hard, I was like, oh, I have to, do you now. It was kind of hard to, leave then.
So he was all sorts of confused, huh?
As well as I.
How long did you two stay together after that?
6 months. So.
So did he try crying again when you broke up with him the second time?
No. He was pretty over my shit. He had another girl, so it's fine.
Because I just imagine this ongoing string of you go to break up with a dude, he starts crying. You stay together with him for another 3 months. You break up with him again, he starts crying. Eventually, you two end up married. Right?
He cries at the altar.
You never leave him.
Never. I guess not.
You just need a sad dude in your life, and
emo status, is that what I'm going for? Cool.
Crying, cutting dude.
I like blood play, so we're cool.
Shed a tear, Ted? Yeah. Shed a tear, Fred?
Call me Ted.
Yeah. Maybe. Cheers. So what we've been doing during the AVN show this year is asking everyone their wildest AVN stories. This is your first AVN, as I've been led to believe.
Mm-hmm. Yep, my first time here.
Anything crazy happened so far?
No, just a lot of catching up with old friends kind of thing.
Unfortunately, you haven't pegged poor
I have
Freddie
not.
here.
That would have been a crazy story. Yeah.
Do you have another wild party story that you could tell the audience?
Yeah, I think I've got a pretty good one. This one's my favorite, but it's definitely X content. So you know how Prop 60 passed in LA and you have to film with a condom. So I went to a girl-boy shoot, and my friend and her boyfriend were doing anal, and they had to do anal with the condom.
Ugh.
And it was amazingly funny because when he pulled out, he's like, I can't get hard, and he's like, I need some assistance. So I was like, I'm gonna take the condom off, so I'm not putting her butt in my mouth. And I went to like fluff him, and he had anal ease on, and so I was supposed to be doing an educational video, and my throat and my tongue was so numb that I just sounded like I got stung by a bee in my mouth. So talking like a retard, trying to like do scientific words, and I'm stuttering at the same time because I'm drooling everywhere.
So it's just like you left the dentist.
Exactly, right. And on top of it, to make it worse, when they were doing the film, they put the condom back on, and they lost the condom up her butt. So she's like, Stephie, she's like, I need you to help me. She goes, I can't get it by myself. So I'm sitting there, and I've got like 2 fingers up her butt, and I'm like trying to fish it out, like trying to find it. And I was like, it's not there. I can't feel it. She goes, I am not going to the hospital for this. She goes, dig deeper. So I'm like lubing up my arm and, like elbow deep into this woman. I'm like, I can't find it. And so I pull out really fast, and she stands up, and then all of a sudden this huge gap of air gets stuck in there, and she farts the condom out, and it just bounces across the floor.
Oh my God. Wow. Just like a shotgun of condom.
Yep, it was great.
Wow. Well, that's not exactly the wildest party moment I was expecting, but that is definitely pretty fucking wild.
It was fun. It was definitely one of those things that I'm like gonna always think about every time someone does anal with a condom.
You two are definitely friends for life now.
Yeah. Once you fish a condom out of someone's asshole, definitely friend.
And we're best friends for life now. I mean, I've had my like entire arm up her ass. It was great.
That is I'm getting nonverbal cues off camera. Oh, like a puppet. Took me a second there. I've been drinking. I'm like, what am I supposed to be talking about? Because he makes the hand motion at me. I'm like, oh, puppet. Oh.
Hand motions make for great radio.
They do. They do. So for the audience at home, Fred was making a flapping puppet motion at me, which I thought meant talk more, which I was confused because I was talking lots. So this is your first AVN. What do you think of it so far? What thoughts, feelings?
I enjoy it. I enjoy coming here and getting to meet new people and getting to network more, and it's awesome because I get to see the people that I filmed with last year and haven't got a chance to catch up with, so you bump into them. I got to see a few new experiences.
Oh, do tell.
So for those of you that don't know, I do mostly fetish, so I got to do like a vanilla boy-girl thing, which I'm in this for the lifestyle. This is my kink lifestyle. I'm always doing kink. So just to do like a regular blowjob is like very, very basic and strange to me.
Like, this is boring.
Well, that, and you have like the director, he's like, make more noise, and I'm like, I've never had like a noisy blowjob. Like, you gotta be quiet. The parents are in the other room.
Just gotta make the noisy blowjob. Gotta make slurping noises and all that shit. I don't know.
Or like moaning while you do a blowjob, which I haven't. That's kind of weird for me because like, what am I supposed to be like? Oh yeah, hit my tonsils.
You still have those?
No, I don't.
Yeah, that's supposedly a thing.
Yeah.
It's a fantasy we're selling here in pornography.
I understand, but I like can't beatbox and blowjob, so like.
You're fired. Fucking fired.
I guess so. I guess I can't do mainstream.
Back to the fetish world for you.
Yes, make me choke on a dick. I'm totally down.
Sergeant Kabuki Man in the house.
I'm here to serve and protect your alcoholic beverages. I want to make sure there's no anthrax in any of these drinks over here.
Someone get Sergeant Kabuki Man a beverage, please.
I want to test every single one of these bottles here. Just making sure. As a police officer, I gotta do it. Yeah, I'll start with that one. Yeah.
And this is how we roll during AVN.
That's totally fine.
You want to take it straight. You gotta make sure, swish it around. There's no anthrax in there. Yeah? You can smell it. It smells like walnuts. There's no walnuts in this. No anthrax. No anthrax. You're good.
I was kind of surprised that you didn't spit it back in there.
That'd be wasteful.
I would have if there was anthrax in there. But since there's none, do you want to have the rest of it?
I'm good, but thank you.
All right, I'll finish it. I'm not going to complain.
And Sergeant Kabuki Man to the rescue, making sure that we're not getting poisoned.
These guys are good dudes, but you can't control where the bottles go. Someone could have slipped something in there. You got to make sure. I'm here to serve and protect your alcoholic beverages.
You're not co-hosting your own.
Thank you, Sergeant Kabuki Man.
Well, let me make sure. There was a little bit of a twinge. Let me just make sure. One more, just to make sure.
Be careful with him.
I'll just make sure there's no anthrax in there. Come on. Perfect. It's good. You're good. You guys are good.
So anyway, we're gonna get back. Thank you, Sergeant Kabuki Man.
I just had a check. Sorry.
Stephie, where were we before the police came and kicked in our door?
Something about a blowjob.
Something about a noisy blowjob.
A noisy blowjob.
And boxing your tonsils.
Yes, tonsil boxing.
So how's a blowjob go for you normally? Like, it's just a quiet, solemn affair, we're in church?
Well, yeah. Well, in that case, I've been praying a lot.
On your knees, even.
A lot of the times it's it's breath play, so you're choking, and there's no functionality of vocal cords at that point, so a little bit more intense, and you get more of your throat spit all over your face. It's great.
Definitely. So, what other things have been going on for you here at AVN? You did Vanilla Boy Girl.
Yeah, I did Vanilla Boy Girl. I've done lots of Taboo. I get to do my daddy and my stepbrother. Foot jobs, for sure.
Foot jobs?
Foot
Do you
jobs.
have nice feet?
I don't think so, but some guy does out there.
Fair enough.
After walking around all these booths, I have some pretty smelly feet this week.
Oh, I'm sure some dude's going to pay good money for that shit.
Oh, man. I had a guy the other day bought my tennis shoes off of me when I was running back from my hotel. It was great. I was like, I'm not wearing any socks. And he goes, that's so hot. Are they still wet? I'm like, yeah, they're sweaty. Take them.
Please tell me you got at least $100 for them.
$250, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck
I
you.
feel so bad for him. He probably got him in his car and was like, this thing needs an air freshener. It's that bad.
Oh, no. He probably was touching himself the minute, he got in his car oh, I could smell his fucking feet. Oh, God. And then, he made a mess in his car, and not all you could smell is him and your feet.
I can just picture, him sitting in the car, and then as soon as he gets my sweaty shoes into the car, it just steams up the windows. They just rank.
Oh, my God. That was probably the hottest thing ever for him. He's like, I only paid $250. Oh, I ripped her off.
I'd be like, Dollar Tree shoes. I ripped him off.
Dude, I know where the nearest Payless is. We could make a killing this weekend. I'll drive you to Payless, 10% for me.
Perfect. You know what? It's another thing that I wanted to try. Have you seen the bondage with dental floss?
I have not.
It looks really awesome, but I feel like it'd be very minty.
What? Bondage with dental floss. Please elaborate, because I'm not even aware of this.
So I didn't know it was a thing either. I'm pretty into bondage with rope and duct tape, as well as zip ties are my preference. But I saw videos with bondage with dental floss, and they were doing individual finger ties as well as toe ties. And you'd be surprised if you have tiny little sharp rope cutting into you, you're going to have a little bit less needed to be tied, and it's just even more enjoyable. So, I don't know, you're looking at me like that's weird.
So, well, okay. I am probably the most vanilla person in this goddamn industry. I'm not all that kinky, what can I say? But it fascinates me for everyone who is.
Okay.
Maybe I just haven't found my kinks, but otherwise, yeah, I'm fucking vanilla. So, shit like that, it's like, huh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So Freddie's going to let you tie him up with...
Dental floss and peg him, cool.
Exactly.
This just keeps adding on to it. It's going to be like some extreme set by the time that this weekend is over. And it's going to make $1 million when it's a live show.
Hey, just don't use duct tape on him.
Ooh, yeah, duct tape would hurt on you.
Yeah,
we'll Vaseline him first.
Because you said you're a lifestyle player.
Mm-hmm.
When did you start developing your tastes in the lifestyle? Like, when did you get introduced to it?
So I started doing bondage when I was 16. And I started watching porn when I was 16.
Why so old?
I know, right? Well, it took me a while to realize that on the sites, if you just pretend like you're older, you can get on.
I was about to say, did you not have internet access till you were 16? I mean...
No, but...
You're not old people like us where you had to used to dial up and have to wait for a picture to slowly scroll across the screen. It was miserable.
For a while, from 12 to 14, I really liked mangas. And so hentai was more my thing, and that you could just walk into a bookstore and grab.
Well, and that's honestly the point of manga, is to get around some of Japan's pornography laws.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I mean, it was great. And then I realized that I was more of a bondage kind of person when I started realizing they had tied up and kidnap kind of thing going on, or they would do magic and have tentacles, and I was like, this is kind of freaky. I like it. Let's see what else is out there. And so I ended up doing bondage with a boyfriend, and he had his dad was a police officer, so he had handcuffs. And I was like, this is awesome. I love it how it cut my wrists completely. This is amazing. Where can we get more? And we started going to Home Depot and getting hardware, and found out that's the best way to do it. You get exhaust clips for cars, and cutting off circulation, and arms and legs and stuff, and fun stuff.
Wow. And you're like, I'm here now and I'm never turning back. What is the most extreme thing you've done so far?
Define extreme, because you said you're vanilla.
I want your definition of extreme.
I've done suspension bondage upside down, and I think that's probably the most extreme for sensation-wise, just because all the blood is rushing to your head, and then everything that you feel is heightened. All your senses are more extreme.
For the audience at home, can you explain what that is to them?
So it's where you're tied upside down and you're off the ground. So I was fully suspended. I was held by one leg. The other one was tied to my arms, which were up and back. And so it was nice and open, nice and available. So.
And someone penetrates you while this is happening?
I did Hitachi,
okay,
which was awesome. But so I was down in LA for this, and I had to drive up to Portland, Oregon that night. So we did the shoot super early in the morning, and so it was super fun. Tim Woodman helped me do it. He's pro villain. He's awesome. If you ever get a chance to work with him, please do. He's so fun. So we were doing the shoot upside down, and he made me squirt, and it went all in my hair, in my face, and it was all running down me. And then I had to get in the car and go, and we weren't at a facility where we had to shower. So I'm driving on the road, and I turn my head and my hair gets in my face, and I'm like, oh my God, my squirt. It's everywhere. It was awesome. So for those of you that haven't seen my videos, I'm not a little squirter. I'm puddle squirter, and I can do it take after take. When I shoot with Yanks VR up in Seattle, they do 4 takes during the day, and every single scene I will squirt, and I will squirt a huge puddle, to the point where they have puppy pads to go on the ground, and then they do a blanket over it, and then you sit on that. I will fill those up, and my whole entire blanket will drench too. And so I'm just trash bag it, just throw it away.
So, Pedialyte?
Huh?
Do you drink Pedialyte beforehand?
No, I pee beforehand and I pee after. Like I'll squirt too and then I'll pee after. I'm like, oh, I have to go pee. And so I have no idea what it is. I'll even do days where I don't like drink water if I know I have a huge set coming on because I'm like, no one wants to bathe in me.
So do you squirt like that in private too? Or?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just every time?
Not really. It's only when it's like machine operated. I haven't met a guy that could do it yet, so challenge accepted to whoever can. If he can make me squirt while I'm pegging him while he's tied with dental floss, that'd be amazing.
There we go. AVN 2018. To Europe. To Europe with that shit. Live sex shows.
Beautiful. Sounds great. Can we do it in public? Yeah, so yeah. And we got public disgrace on there too.
There
for
we
me
go.
or for you is a question.
Oh my God. Just the visual on that is ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. Oh my God. So, have you hit any of the parties yet this year?
I have not. So I got the loser pass. I'm just like here to get in the door and walk around. So I like get up to the parties and they're like, no, go. So I've been just hanging out with friends. I've been having a good time. It's not like I'm a big partier anyway. I drink on occasion. Beer's more my thing, and liquor seems to be super popular here.
I don't know why. Liquor's awesome. I'll drink to that. Awesome. Well, we're going to get you out of here since you probably need a sign or some shit, right?
Sure.
I mean, we can keep this going. I have no problem. I will hang out with you all evening, especially...
Well, I could head that way.
It's up to you. I'm happy to continue to make Freddie turn red.
Yeah, I mean, it is fun. It's like a competition to see if me or you can make him redder.
I know, he's just all like...
He's naturally red.
Good story.
Good story. Anyways, we're just having a quick photo shoot while we're doing this show. Thank you. It's no problem.
Gotta always get pictures of the booty.
Exactly.
Booty pictures.
So, Booty's just bringing people in from around the media room.
Beautiful. Yeah.
So we will get you out of here, get you to that party.
Perfect.
Where can the audience find you on social media?
Oh yeah, so on Twitter it's mypinkdink.
By the way, where did that come from?
So when I started on the adult side of this, because I'm an exhibitionist. I love voyeurism. This is my thing. Like, I've always been in the lifestyle, but as I got older, I figured that I like people seeing me as well. That's what gets me off. So I started camming first. I was with MFC for a while until I realized that I can't do it by myself. I need some help. So I started filming. Anyway, I wanted people to look at my picture and go, wow, she's so sweet looking. Oh, what a cute name. And then open my thing and go, what the fuck is she doing? Because I'm always doing freaky stuff, like, open up my cam and then all of a sudden there's a bathtub full of baked beans or...
You into the damn baked beans.
You know what? It's a thing.
Tell the audience about the baked beans real quick.
Okay, so... baked beans, when they're like nice and warm, they have like this slimy like texture to them, and then they've got like the firm bean, which is like nice massaging kind of feeling. So like if you're in a bathtub full of them, which by the way takes 258 cans to fill, just for reference, Bush's baked beans is great.
So it's like if you're getting them at $1 a can, it's like almost $300 with tax to fill the bathtub.
If you're couponing, you could get it cheaper.
Are you double couponing that shit, or like you?
Hell yeah! There's an app for that.
I swear, you're probably like, that's like hoarder levels of baked beans.
Yeah. Oh, I know quite a few. It's not as bad as like I went to KFC and I got $500 in KFC because I wanted to do a shoot with it and ended up covering myself in mashed potatoes, gravy, and fucking myself with chicken. So. Yeah, it's on part of it is on Pornhub for free, so you can go and check it out.
What part of the chicken did you fuck yourself with?
Drumstick, duh.
That's what I thought, but just making sure. I didn't know if you like got a scissoring action going on with some breasts or something.
Oh no. No, and wings too many bones to lose, so.
Too many bones? There's such a thing? What?
There are when they're that small.
Oh.
They're greasy and slippery, and you might lose it, and herbs and spices might not end up being so good.
I'm not going to the hospital for this.
We were getting your social media. My Pink Dink.
Yeah.
On Twitter.
It's Twitter. My Instagram is Stephie Staar, and it's STEPHIE And then I also have a Snapchat, which is My Pink Dink, and then Pornhub My Pink Dink.
Awesome.
And I have YouTube as well, and I post all my weird road trip adventures there when I get time to edit them. And you get to see like when I drive 20 hours straight to go from one shoot to the other. Or
why all the driving?
I like driving. So I come from an aviation background in my day job, so I know how they fix planes, and I'm not impressed. So, yeah, that's why all the driving. That and I have a hybrid, so I get like 700 miles to a $50 tank. So, I mean, it's nice.
Hey, whatever makes you happy. Shit.
Yeah, so I get to go do some cool stuff. You know, on my way down here, I came from Reno before I stopped in Vegas, and I got to see a whole bunch of really cool stuff. I'm one of those people that I'm like, ooh, there's a shiny thing right over there. I'm going to pull over and see what it is. And I don't care how many fences I have to hop as long as it's not a government fence. I don't give a shit. And so I saw this shiny thing out in the middle of the desert. And it was like a dry pond or whatever. It looked like a lake bed at like one time. And I was like, I'm going to run across this. So I'm like getting out of my car. I hop the barbed wire fence for the BLM land. And I'm running across the, like where it starts to look like it's like the riverbed. And all of a sudden it's like poofy, like marshmallow kind of thing. And I'm like, what the hell is this? It's not clay. It's too fluffy. It's too like light and airy. And I keep going in it, and I'm thinking, I'm in rural Nevada. I hope this isn't naturally occurring arsenic. And so I finally get to the shiny thing out in the middle of the desert, and it's this huge like oil can that's suspended in the air, and they're mining something out there. So I get back in that. I look at my Fitbit, and it's like the full trip all the way around was like 6 miles that I went. Got back to the car. I was like, wow, I had like a 2.5 hour detour for a shiny thing. And so I'm sitting in the car and I'm like, what the hell did I just walk through? Like, please to God, don't be like something ridiculous where I'm going to have to get to Vegas and go to the hospital. And I'm looking at it, and it's borax. And so I was, venturing around a little bit more before I got back into the car, and I found like a carcass of an animal. And I realized there's no bugs anywhere. This like animal's like perfectly mummified. I was like, Jesus Christ, please don't ever let me break down here because I will look this pretty in 100 years.
Once again, I'm not going to the hospital.
Right. New theme.
Hey, it's all about, live fast, die young, live good-looking corpse. I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
We say safe, safe, and consensual. But I mean, whatever.
Yeah. I'm not going to the hospital for this.
Right.
Yeah.
So, we're going to get you out of here. We'll see you later tonight.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, you'll have some adventures with Freddie now that I went and got him tested for you.
Beautiful. Pegging with dental floss, and now we're doing it in Europe with an audience. Is that what's going on?
Let's have a conversation.
Well, you probably should do it in private first. Make sure it's a good show.
Oh, it would be a good show either way.
Actually, that's the one thing I might agree with.
Because it'll be genuine reaction, and even if there's a little bit of defecation, there's a market for that. It's just not legal. That's why we're going to Europe.
In Europe.
My friend.
All right. We'll let them figure that out off mic.
I get the impression there's going to be a lot of posts in this one.
There might be a fair amount of posts in this one. Still, just a tad. All right. From AVN 2018. Cheers all.
Cheers.
How much is enough dick?
There's never enough dick.
There's never enough dick?
No.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Because you gotta try all the different varieties of dick.
Big, small,
Long,
girthy,
thick, bent.
We've got a preference on which way it's bent?
I honestly, I never know how a dick's gonna feel until it's in me.
Fair enough. Sometimes it's like, oh, that's going to be awesome. And it's just like, no.
And then it's not. And then sometimes it's like, I'm not gonna feel that. Or sometimes it's like, I can't take that. And then it's awesome.
Good to know. Good to know. So,
Go ahead.
this is AVN 2018, once again. For And Now We Drink. I am sitting down with the lovely Miss Dolly Leigh.
Hi.
I just had to capture all the penis magic.
Oh, yeah.
So I hit record right off the bat.
Oh.
So how's your...
Typical conversations with me.
True. I mean, we're either usually talking about dick or metal, so...
Dick metal. Dick metal needs to be a new genre.
Yeah, dick metal. I think it was in the 80s.
Really? Okay. Okay, all right.
But it wasn't really very...
Not very popular?
Well, just not very metal.
Oh.
Glam rock, like,
Oh, I'm not into that.
No, but people could call that dick metal.
Okay. Well, doesn't live up to my dick metal standards, but okay.
Oh, we got to live up to your dick metal standards. Nothing more sad than the dick not living up to Dolly's standards.
Yeah.
So how's your AVN been going?
Interesting. It's a little, it's been, okay. It's been good. I tried to go into it today. I have some social anxiety when it comes to like large crowds. Like I'm okay at like concerts and stuff, but when it's like conventions, I'm trying to like squeeze through people. I'm like, I don't know. I freak out a little bit, so I didn't stay in too long today. I didn't plan on signing anyways. I'm signing tomorrow, which will hopefully be calmer. Yesterday I lost my purse for the second time in the past 2 weeks.
They really got to tie that to you. They're going to tie that purse to you.
I know, I do. I really do. It's not attached to me right now. This is dangerous. Here, let me put it on my shoulder.
Right.
So I was on my way to sign, and I get to my booth. I start laying out my stuff, and I look to grab my purse, and there's no purse. So I had to, put my stuff back on my back. I run to the bathroom, but I went to the wrong bathroom. It was the one where I thought I left it, and it was a different one I realized later. So was it there? And I made these bartender friends who were awesome, and they were looking after me. And then, of course, once I find it, I just go back and drink with them because...
That's what you do.
Right, and I cried my makeup off, so I couldn't sign with eyelashes halfway down my face.
Oh, come on. Someone's into that.
I'm sure, but the vast majority, I would get some looks.
Yeah, but the couple of fans that are really into that, they'd pay good money.
Maybe so.
You'd have the market cornered because how many girls are doing runny makeup on the floor? It would just be.
Oh, you're right. It would just be me.
Just boom, all
the word would spread. This girl's crying. Go find it.
Right. The small group of fans that are into that, you have that whole fucking market.
I should have thought of that. Maybe, yeah. But
well, I'm not going to try and make you cry, but if it happens,
if it happens, I should profit off it.
Exactly. That is the moral of the story of AVN. No matter what, try to profit off of it.
That's my life philosophy.
Definitely. What we're trying to do for AVN this year, you've done the show before. You know how we normally roll. We bullshit for a couple hours.
Yeah.
But since we have limited time with everybody in between signings and all
right.
We're trying to hear wild party stories.
Wild party stories. Well, the thing is, so I was such a good girl growing up that I didn't drink until a week before I turned 21. That was the first time I drank ever. Yeah, I was a good girl. And also at that point in my life, I'd only had sex with one person too. Yeah. So I haven't done too many crazy things. I danced on a table a few times, but
oh shit, that's fucking wild.
At the Atomic Cowboy. Done that. I did have I don't know if I told you about this. One of my first lesbian experiences.
Oh,
I was at a gay bar actually, St. Louis, with a guy I was seeing. He's little, but
For the audience at home, she made the swish motion. The little AC/DC.
But he went to the bar to get me a drink, and this girl approached me. She's really cute. She's like, "Oh, you're probably straight, right?" No. Actually, I'm not. She's like, "Oh, well, I am, but
I've had a couple of drinks in me.
But like, I've always just kind of like wanted to like try making out with a girl. Like making out. Okay, sure. But can we go to the bathroom to do it? So, all right. The thing is, the bathroom has a line.
Of course it does.
It's a you might. it's a busy bar, and it's only 2 stalls, 2 rooms, still rooms.
So you two are about to be the horrible bastards
We were the horrible bastards.
that occupied one of the 2 stalls
Yeah.
to get it on.
Yes, we were, and I mean, I just kind of went for it. I didn't like make her eat me out. I was just like, whatever, like, I'm just gonna like show you this. She's like, yeah, I heard it's good. Like, do it. So, so I mean, she seemed to really be enjoying herself, but like eventually people started yelling at us because they could see both our pairs of legs there. You know, what's going on? So eventually I'm like, we should really go. She's like, no, we have to stay. I haven't finished. We should really go. So I convinced her because like I'm feeling really bad at this point.
Right.
Because there's all these people who have to pee, and I'm just like here eating pussy, which is great, but I mean they could come in and pee while I'm doing that. I don't care. She'd probably care.
Sounds like her problem.
So yeah, so then we leave, and everybody's like staring us down, like we're the 2 most hated people in that bar right now. Which I can't blame them. I can't blame them at all. But yeah, that was my. Oh, and then my boyfriend is at the bar holding my drink, like, huh?
What happened? Where did Dolly go?
Yeah. I mean, he saw it when we walked by, still making out, but yeah.
All like big sex hair, like. God.
Yeah, I have no idea what her name was.
Of course you don't.
This is before porn.
Awesome. Besides not signing much, I've heard some rumors that you may have gotten some penis since you've been here.
Yeah, I got some today. Yeah, so I met this like cam boy, which is a thing. It's a thing. And I started off as like a webcam model, but I haven't been on there in like years. But like we did like a little chatterbait show, made some money, we had actually 14,000 people in our room.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so you know, it could have been busier because I feel like daytime people aren't as, you know, they're not as
Well, but that could be nighttime people in other parts of the world.
Yeah, well, it was okay. I mean, we did okay, but I felt like for 14,000 people, come on, guys.
The
But
tips
still,
weren't flying how they should have been?
no.
That sucks.
But still, I mean, it was cool to like go back and experience that again. The guy is really nice. Johnny Stone, he's cool. I'd work with him again. So, and yeah, I got some dick because I haven't been fucked in a few days. So hey,
how does that happen for you?
I've been busy. I mean, the past 2 weeks in LA, I was like shooting basically every day, getting like all sorts of dick, but
But
a different dick each day.
keeps the doctor away? Is that how that works?
Probably not, but
I thought it might be like an apple.
I'm trying to think. I don't know. It's got to have some health benefit, I'm sure. It helps with depression.
Yeah.
I think it works with that.
Definitely.
I don't know. It's probably good for something. But
It's
I got a
definitely
lot
gotta
of
be.
it. But yeah, I mean, a couple days AVN, I didn't get any then. Past 2 days before this.
But still, how does that happen for you? How?
Well, I just haven't been seeking it out.
That's fair. If you're not seeking it out, it makes sense.
Right. Didn't really have. Oh, I guess okay. Never mind.
You're like, wait a minute, I had some dick. I forgot about it.
I did, yeah. But I had gone 1 day without dick.
And one super unmeaningful dick.
What?
Well, it couldn't have been that meaningful if you forgot it happened.
No, I just forgot that happened once I was already here.
Oh, it was it was so good, it just, caused amnesia?
It was great. I just I don't know. It was great, but
I'm just giving you shit, right?
yeah, I know. But it's the first work trip in a very long time where I haven't gotten any pussy.
Well, shit.
Right?
Why have you not got any pussy?
No one wants to book me with girls this time, and I'm like, guys, I eat pussy like a champ. Come on.
Well, you haven't been able to get any in your own free time, just for funsies?
I mean, we'll see. I got a girl in mind, maybe.
Oh shit! Who do you got in mind?
I'm not telling you.
Why not? You afraid I'm gonna cock block you? What the?
No, I don't know. I just don't know how people feel about me talking. You know what I mean?
What? That you got a girl crush going? I think people would be flattered.
I think Allison Ray's really cute.
There you go. Allison Ray. Boom. Let's make that shit happen.
Yeah. And Cody too. I'll fuck them both.
Same time. Why not? Why not?
But yeah. I mean, maybe that. Maybe we'll
Maybe?
see.
Why just
They're
maybe?
busy. We're all busy. Another time, maybe.
Make time for the lovin'.
We'll see.
All right. So, have you hit any parties?
No.
No.
I think I'm gonna go to a party tonight. I was thinking a white party, although got told to go to another one. I don't know, but I have my whole white party outfit, so I have to go there, right?
I mean, you don't have to do anything.
I'm sure I would look good in that outfit anywhere else.
I bet you would. Yeah.
So I don't know. I was honestly planning on going parties last night, or like a party, and then because I was stressed out, I started drinking at 3 p.m. And by 8 o'clock, I wasn't drunk, because I was pacing myself, just drinking light beer. But I'm like, I'm just done with alcohol right now. I'm just gonna go to bed.
Blasphemy. Done with alcohol.
For right now. Okay, we live different lifestyles. Got it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But yeah, I'm definitely gonna go out tonight for sure.
Awesome.
We'll see.
You have to. It's AVN. You have to party a little. Or a lot.
Oh, I know. I'm just always because when I have multiple options of what to do, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Fair enough. Sorry, I just had to make sure that we're not keeping you here too long.
Oh, it's fine. It's whatever. I don't know. I'm fine.
Good. Are you up for anything this year?
Most epic ass.
Oh, that's right. You're up for that fan award.
Yeah. So I mean, that's the only thing. I was hoping I would get the newcomer nomination, but I guess because I've been a little longer than a year, probably got skipped over on that one.
That's bullshit.
I feel like I should have been nominated, but it's they're also, it's just all for fun. It doesn't really matter. It's just fun.
No, it's all completely just fun. So, I don't think that one's a stage award, but if it was, do you have an acceptance speech in mind?
No.
But, Miss Dolly Leigh, you have won for most epic ass. What do you have to say to the audience?
Give me a minute here. I'm trying to think. Hey. I won an award for most epic ass, and I had to make a speech. I don't know. I'd be like, thanks. I try. Bye. I do try. I do a lot of
squats.
A lot of squats.
They're awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
I have found out this weekend, acceptance speeches are not planned in pornography. Every single person I've asked about their acceptance speech has been like, I'm going to wing it. I'll figure it out when I'm on stage.
Hey, if it works. If you could fake it till you make it.
Well, I feel like at the point when you're on stage accepting an award, you've made it.
True. But if you're good at bullshitting, then you're okay.
Very true.
I don't think I'm great at bullshitting, but for those who are, more power to them. We're all good at something.
You're going to the award show tomorrow night, right?
Yes.
So who are you walking with? What are you doing?
By myself.
By yourself?
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I didn't plan it out with anybody, and I never know what's going on. They're like, show up at this time. Okay.
Have you gotten your award pass or your red carpet?
Yeah, I went and got that.
Awesome.
I got the early one. I gotta be there at 5 to walk at 5:30. Okay.
I still have to go pick mine up.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, last year I ended up being right next to Lance, so I walked with Lance because he's a super cool dude.
Love Lance.
Yeah, everybody loves Lance. How can you not love Lance? And him and Charlotte are like one of the most adorable couples to ever exist. So
Damn right.
yeah, so good for them.
Shit. I'm going to take another drink now. Don't mind me.
All right, same.
What's your plans post AVN? Going back to the Midwest? Or?
I'm going home for 2 weeks. Gonna try partying up a little bit because I don't know. I just haven't been. Like I spent so long. I moved to St. Louis November 2016, and I've barely gone out. There's a lot to do. I've just been a shut-in and like lonely, and I gotta change it. So my goal this year is just like go out and have fun. So that's one thing. I got 2 weeks at home to do that, and then I'm back in LA for a 3-day feature. So I had to like go back, and I'm planning a trip after that. Just stay there. Miami for the first time in like a year and a half.
Nice.
So I got all that planned, but yeah. Oh shit, Mardi Gras. So St. Louis has the second biggest Mardi Gras celebration in the country, and I've never celebrated it.
Why? Why would you not do that?
A lot of French people that why don't do it. Don't.
No, I mean, why have you not done it? Why?
I was like a good kid, and then I didn't live there, and then last year I was in LA.
Ah.
So it's gonna be a first time. I know it gets wild, so I'm pumped.
Gonna go collect a lot of beads?
For sure. How could I not? I mean, the one is like, no one else wants to do it. Well, here I am.
Here I am. Here's my tits.
I don't care. I'll show anyone. Well, not anyone, but like, you know.
Sorry, I don't have any beads for you, so.
I'm not going to show some like poor old grandma, like, hey, grandma, you want to...
You want to see what you don't have anymore, grandma?
No. Aw. You know what? Some grandmas still got it going on, so... I'm just saying, they probably do. Like the one...
Maybe.
Like, Cher, maybe?
Maybe. That's a lot of surgery going on. Allegedly.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Allegedly.
Okay, but you gotta. It's okay. I don't judge.
I don't either. I'm not going to say for certain I'm not anyone's doctor.
Yeah.
I'm not a doctor.
Sure. And I mean, there's some surgery going on, but hey, still got.
If you can afford it, why not?
If I'm like 70 and rich as shit, I'm gonna try to look like I'm 20. Do whatever it takes.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. As long as you don't end up with like the weird lion face.
Oh my god, the lion face!
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I do know. Did you ever see that girl who? Okay, you did see the girl whose boyfriend liked cats, so she tried to.
That shit's crazy.
You know, never do something like that for a man. For a man. Come on.
Oh, there's definitely some dudes who have like way too much surgery done.
Well, no, I'm saying like for sure, but like, why would you like modify your body just for a man? That was her reason.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But Dolly, we're gonna get you out of here. We're gonna get you out of here.
Okay, great. Well, it was cool
Social
being
media
back. Yeah. Okay, so my Twitter and Instagram are now the same since I had to remake my Instagram. Fuck you, Instagram. I didn't break any fucking rules. I didn't do shit.
And she's not bitter about it at all.
I'm not bitter. I just hate you. So both of them are at Miss Dolly Leigh, which is MissDollyLeigh.
Awesome.
All right.
Dolly, thank you again.
Thank you.
When you're back in LA, we'll have to do a full show again. I'll make good cocktails again.
Yeah, the whiskey sour of the egg white.
Hell yeah. Adam, we are live. So why don't you tell the audience we're not going to do a normal intro? We're coming at you from live AVN 2018. Well, it's not live. The live will happen shortly. Whoop, 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 whoop. So why don't you tell our audience who you are, sir?
What's going on, everybody? My name is Adam Christopher, formerly known as Tarantino XXX. How y'all doing today?
I'm doing well. A little hungover. I'm going to try to fix that in about 30 seconds.
I know, man. I see the hangover cure is in full effect.
Hey, it's all about the hair of the dog that bit you.
It's true. It's true.
So what we're doing this year for AVN is we are asking performers, behind-the-scenes people, their wildest AVN stories. So I hear that you have a story for me.
I do. I have a couple of stories for you. I got a couple of stories. They're short stories. They're not long stories.
All right, let's do it.
So, okay, the first craziest story that I've ever experienced at AVN was, I think it was year 2 of my career, which was about 5 years ago. And we had a certain famous male talent whose name will not be said, but we had a famous male talent who was a bit on the partying side, and I remember like the night, it was actually the night of the awards that we did, and he was missing from the red carpet. Like nobody saw him. He was supposed to be on the red carpet because he was nominated, obviously, and all this stuff, and we didn't see him at all during the red carpet, or even in fact we didn't even see him at the awards. So then after the awards had ended, I think I skipped out like about 20 minutes to go before the awards had ended. Show had ended, and I went with my friend Sally Sparrow. You probably know her.
I know Sally.
Sally,
old school
BA girl, old school, and we went over to the Circle Bar to just kind of like eat it out. And then all of a sudden, here comes said male talent walking through the door of the valet area. The valet of the Circle Bar. He comes rolling in, hospital thing on his wristband, and I'm like, "Yo, bro. Where did you go, man? Like, where were you at? Like, we didn't see it. Nobody saw you in the red carpet. No one saw the awards. Where'd you go at?" And you know what his answer was to me? He's like, "Dude, I think someone poisoned my drink tonight."
I was at the beginning of that story, right?
Yeah.
I carried that male talent out of a room while he was unconscious. I mean, I can't air it to protect the guilty.
Yes.
But when we get off here, I'll show you. I still have the video.
Okay, gotcha.
Have I ever shown you that?
Yeah, I think I've seen it.
Okay, then
I think I've seen it a couple of times. It's hilarious. Like, it's hilarious. Like, just that video is like forever etched in like AVN like foreverness. Even behind like people don't even know that. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know. And the worst part about it is we were originally going to air it to YouTube, and then we realized that we might have filmed someone dying, and we probably shouldn't put that on the internet.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to be like, what's that stupid idiot that stupid YouTube guy that
Jake Paul?
Is it Paul? Yeah, whatever, that
like
stupid hippie looking idiot. Yeah, you don't want to do that. You don't want to be that guy ever. So yeah. So then the second craziest story that I ever AVN was actually year before last, and I remember sitting in the audience, and I remember when the infamous Female Performer of the Year award was announced. And they went through the nominees, and this one particular female talent thought she was a shoo-in for sure. And I'm like, I think 2 rows behind her, and all of a sudden when the winner gets announced, and it's not her, obviously, she freaking flips out, starts saying these like, "I hoard myself for this," and blah, 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 blah. Like, all like going like just total crazy chick. And just like unbelievably, like, I think she stormed off, but then came back later. I think her agent or something like brought her back.
You didn't go after her? You didn't go to try to rescue her?
No, I mean, dude, I was in shock. I'm like, standing up in front of everybody. You know what I mean? Like, it's a moment you don't want to have a meltdown in front of people that are, like in front of you. You know what I mean? Like, that's not professional.
We're not in the most professional industry sometimes.
No. Very true. Very true.
But we're in a fun industry, and that's much more important.
We try to act professional. We're artists. Remember that? We're artists. Like, that's the porn industry. Like, we're all artists.
Yeah, artist. Cheers.
Yeah, as I roll my eyes when I say that, people. You can say that. So that's it, man. I mean, that's kind of the craziest things I've ever experienced.
Been witness to, like, there's been no parties.
I mean, I'm not much of a party guy. Like, I know. Like, I went to like, what's that? The white party, and I remember. God, I remember like a bunch of, because they let fans in that party, and I know like a lot of girls were uncomfortable one year because like a bunch of fans were like being grab and all this shit in white parties. So like that kind of was like, I walked in there like, God, what the hell's going on here? And so it's just, that's kind of like one of those things. But I'm not really much of a party guy. I'm a party guy, but in my head, I'm a party guy because I'm not really the life of the party. No one really wants to party with me. I'm drinking water while you're drinking whiskey, and
well, you gotta stay hydrated, man. It's the desert.
Well, it's true, and my voice sounds like shit right now. I mean, this is barely day 1 of AVN, and
one shot of whiskey will clear that right up. You know that. Just one shot, it won't kill you. Just one.
I just had an edible, dude. You're gonna get fucked up already while I'm trying to hand out my stuff.
1 ounce of alcohol. 1 little ounce.
All right, fuck it. You know what? That's peer pressure.
Shit.
Pour me a shot. Come on, Matt. Let's do this. Let's do it. This is my first time.
So kind?
This is my first time on the podcast. Let's do it, dude.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Hopefully, it clears my throat up a little bit.
All right, we're gonna give you the will. We're gonna give you the good stuff.
All right, give me the good stuff. The little bit, not too much.
I'm sorry I don't have Ghost Tequila on me because that would totally clear you right up.
Yeah, I know. It's just kind of one of those things, but I mean,
just gonna give you a touch.
Does it taste like cinnamon?
No.
Fuck. There we go. Well, that's wait. What's the drink that tastes like cinnamon? Fucking Fireball. Damn it, it's not Fireball. All right. Okay, so
cheers, sir.
All right, here we go.
Just gotta fire it back.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Ooh. Oh man.
Welcome to the party.
I think I feel my throat clearing up now.
I told you.
Wow, dude. That's a powerful stuff. Ew.
It's got a good spice to it.
Yeah, it does. All right, not bad.
So, besides the wildest stories that you've seen, what else has been going on with you? You got some new stuff coming out?
Yeah, I just recently launched my new network, AdamRuinsPorn.com. It's basically a network of different sites that I've been working on. And previously, people know me from my original website, TarantinoXXX.com, which is still part of the Adam Ruins Porn network. And it's all foot fetish parody stuff that I've shot over the 6 years that I've been in the industry. And so that's one of the sites that's on the Adam Ruins Porn Network. And the other site that I launched is called thepornnerds.com. And basically what that is just all superhero pop culture parody stuff. The first release we did was Defenders XXX, which is basically a parody of the Netflix show of the superheroes. Daredevil, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones. And then then after that, we released.
Was your Iron Fist really obnoxious?
He was actually.
Good.
You know, when people watch the last scene, there's a scene where he does a three-way. There's a three-way scene between him, Luke Cage, and Jessica Jones, and he kind of pops in there. And it's funny. It's funny. People watch that. He pops in there. He's like, "Hey, I'm Danny Rand." Or they're like, "Who are you?" And he's like, "I'm Danny Rand." And Luke Cage goes, "Who are you?" And he's like, "I'm the Immortal Iron Fist." And he's like, "You know what? You're annoying. Just shut up already." It's like we threw like jokes of Iron Fist in there, which is pretty funny. So yeah, we did that stuff.
That's awesome.
And then the second release we did for after Defenders, we did a Stranger Things parody called Porno Things, a Stranger parody. My biggest fucking movie to date. A very controversial parody movie.
Why was it controversial?
I got every time when I released the first trailer on Pornhub. I just got like bombarded with comments saying, "You're such a monster. How the hell can you do a parody of a TV show about kids? Don't you know that they're kids? That's disgusting. You're sexualizing, blah, 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 all this." Like I was getting like hate for like 2 weeks, dude. It was ridiculous.
Fuck them.
It was ridiculous. It's like, okay, Will Ryder did a Cosby parody or like Brady Bunch or something like that. Or like...
they did a Simpsons parody.
Yeah, Will Rock, Wood Rocket did Simpsons and they done like Power Rangers. They did all this stuff. But mine is the worst one. I mean, like, come on now. Like James Bartlett came out and announced that he was doing a Harvey Weinstein parody. I mean, come on, are you kidding me? Dude, like really? Harvey, like I'm the bad guy and he's doing a Harvey Weinstein parody and mine's is a shit.
I don't think anyone's the bad guy in this situation.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I mean, it's gained good buzz and hopefully we can capitalize it and on for the network. So I got that going on, and then I'm working on another site, the third site for the network, which is more of Gonzo. We're not doing any parody or any feature stuff. It's called Hootie.com, WH00 replacing O, TY. Hootie is like a slang for white girls with big butts. And so basically it's kind of like, it's almost Lansky-esque, but more of like 90s music video, kind of like, you know what I mean? Like
Rex and Effects Rump Shaker?
Yeah, something like that, like with like 90s effects, something like that. So, we're going to launch that, I think, sometime around February, March, and part of the network. So yeah, Adam Ruins Porn Network. So I'm just kind of like all over the place, man, working on some stuff. So I'm pretty excited about what I got planned out for 2018. So
can't wait for it. All right, brother. Well, I'm going to get you out of here.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you bringing me on the podcast first time. And we have to do we'll do
a full episode.
Yeah, we have to do a full episode sometime. Yeah, definitely looking forward to chatting up. But thanks for the shot, man. My throat feels better now.
I told you.
It feels better now, people. All right, it's cool, man. So I want to pimp it out. Follow me on Twitter at creationofadam_, and check out my website, AdamRuinsPorn.com.
Excellent.
All right, buddy. See ya.
See ya. What up, Donnie Rock?
Not much, man. How are you?
A little rough out from last night, but
yeah,
it's AVN. What can you do?
That's that's part of the game,
I know. Hit it hard and survive on Monday, maybe.
That's it, and hope you don't get deathly ill and just ill.
Yeah. I've managed to avoid the avian plague every year. Mostly by copious amounts of alcohol.
That they say that kills it, right?
It's the science I choose to believe.
Okay, all right. I did not get it last year, so I'm a firm believer. But I've gotten it every year before that, so we'll see.
We'll see. So, Donnie, we're doing something a little different than our normal show. You've been on the show multiple times.
Right.
This year, we're just doing your wildest AVN story.
Okay.
What do you got for me?
Well, I know I've kind of touched on this when I was on in the past, but for those of you who have not listened, I was introduced to adult at AVN. So coming in as a green freshman, still wet behind the ears, AVN was my first ever introduction to anything and everything adult related. So when I started, I showed up on Thursday evening. I can't remember if I went to the expo Thursday or not, but I went to the expo on Friday. Expo again on Saturday. Red carpet on Saturday evening, and anyone, as you know, and as you guys listening know, anyone who is anyone is at AVN.
100%.
And so I would see the likes of Manuel Ferreira and all Kieran Lee and all these
starstruck.
No, I mean they're people that you see and whatever, but I've never really been that person, even musicians and actors and stuff. So no, but it was cool. So and then all these girls and the girls that I'm 37, so the girls you would see from years before, the girls I grew up on, the Jessie Janes and the Brianna Banks and all of them. So it was pretty surreal to say the least. And then looking back on it now, four AVNs later, and those are now for one, girls that I've worked with or banged, in layman's terms, no pun intended, but. Now I'm one of them, and I hope other people that at their first AVN can kind of look up to me and
oh my God, it's Donnie Rock.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of the I'm 37, so a lot of the girls coming in, they in a year or two or a few years they'll be saying, oh, I've been seeing you on porn and I've wanted to work with you for a long time. That's my that's the line I'm waiting for. Yeah, I can't wait. So yeah, for me, just the craziest thing was showing up. Day one in porn. Here's your intro. Here's your porn 101, and it was at AVN. So
come on, Donnie, you gotta tell me there aren't some hookups, some lurid tales you can tell me. There's gotta be something.
Oh man, I don't know. I filmed a couple people fucking in my room last night, but that was just like a byproduct. I just happened to be in my room, and they just happened to be fucking.
Set the stage for us. What happened?
Okay, well, there was a little more behind it than
obviously. That. You didn't just walk into the room and like someone threw you a camera. Like, all right, you're going.
There was my friend and I were downstairs with a girl, and we were just hanging out, and I kind of get off on, I don't know, like I guess calling the shots, you could say. And so I didn't want to have sex with the girl. I didn't really, it was kind of a power thing. So I didn't really want to do anything, but I told her, you should have sex with him, And, one thing.
Where was I last night? What the fuck, Donnie?
I'll hook you up tonight.
Oh, yeah.
So I said, you should go upstairs and suck cock. And so conveniently enough, he had to shower. And so timing was on our side. And we go up to the room and I said, there you go. That you should do that. And so I was on my phone just screwing around. And then I walked into the bathroom to brush my teeth and pee. And I came back out, and they were kind of going at it a little bit. So I got the phone out and filmed a little bit, and then went back to Twitter and then filmed a little bit more. And so, but nothing crazy. I mean, I guess that's crazy for some people, but as you well know, that's nothing.
It's kind of par for the course.
Yeah, that's nothing too out of the ordinary. So. Yeah, nothing overly crazy with me, other than day one porn was at AVN, which, let me tell you, looking back on it as a young lad, that was pretty eye opening, and my head was on a swivel, and I was just
oh my God.
Exactly. So for any person that's their first intro into porn ever, you're gonna remember it for the rest of your life for sure.
It's too bad it's not the glory days, man.
Right?
The Venetian days, holy shit.
I've heard war stories. And
war stories is an accurate way to put it.
Right? And I feel like I would have fit in the old school.
Oh my God, Pierre just brought me coffee. He's the best.
Oh, you have assistants.
We're a professional show in this motherfucker.
Okay, all right. I know that.
Says Matt Slayer, the media, or
oh, so it's legit. It's legit.
It's
okay.
legit.
Have you had many on yet?
Nah, just a handful so far today.
Okay, all right. Any good stories that I missed out on?
Nothing too crazy yet.
No.
I'm hoping the next round of guests have some craziness.
Okay, yeah.
Two of the girls that were on earlier, like this is their first and second show respectively, so
Okay.
nothing too crazy there.
So they're tame.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just means that they got a party with me tonight, and they'll fix that.
There you go. I feel tame and lame too, but like I said, my whole life has kind of been, from bounce from one party to the next. I always get tied up at parties. I like to say.
Nothing wrong with that. Shit.
Yeah. But yeah.
What else you been doing in the convention, Donnie?
Not much, man. I haven't even been in yet. I had a couple meetings this morning, and then I came up here. That's why I was a little bit late. But I haven't even walked onto the floor yet, so I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen one booth. I haven't seen one girl. I haven't seen one guy. I haven't seen anything. So I'm excited to get in there. There was a line. I did see that. There was a line of fans this morning. The VIP opened at 11, so they could go in at 11. Everyone else could go in at noon. And the line at 10:30 or 10 o'clock when I was down there there was at least a couple hundred people in it, I'd say.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's what I said the same thing. Of course, I'm the guy that has to check everyone out, so I walk down the line to just kind of, eyeball everyone and see who was waiting.
Find anyone good?
No, just the standard porn fan,
No budding starlet?
No.
Save her away from her boring life?
No, it was all dudes, so no.
It's a shame, man. It's a shame.
Yeah, nothing crazy. The guys bring gifts. One guy I saw, he had literally two bags in each hand, and I'm assuming they were gifts he was taking into the girls, and so they haven't made. The girls haven't made.
Oh, 100%. No one's bringing me gifts. Shit.
Right, me either yet.
Yet? You got an Amazon wish list?
I have one. I actually just set it up this week, and but I don't have anything on it. I'm not a man in need of anything, so which I know sounds crazy, but I don't.
Well, then put ridiculous things on there.
I did. The first thing I did put on, the only thing I put on so far, is a pair of running shoes because I need new running shoes.
That's not ridiculous. That's very practical.
It's functional. Yeah.
Like my Amazon wish list, I have a deli slicer on it.
There you go.
Imported Kobe beef.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that, but
yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to go back and reevaluate the list.
I just picked a lot of ridiculous shit.
That's probably what's going to end up happening to me. I'm going to have a car on there and like stuff like that. So who knows?
Speaking of fucking Amazon, they sent me an email. I have an Amazon credit card. And they sent me an email like, can you please rate your Amazon credit card? Like, what the fuck, Amazon? I don't have to rate everything.
Right.
What the fuck?
I'm going to start doing that with sex partners. I'm going to start they should add that feature on Tinder. You have to rate the partner.
Oh, that ends so ugly.
Of course. And you have to have a comment section so they can type in their vote.
Oh, that'd be so ugly. Because think about it. You're not going to get honest reviews. What happens? Like you lay the pipe, you make her happy, and then you just don't call her back. You're going to be 1 star.
Right. Yeah. It's going to be tough if you're a 3.5 plus star guy or gal. You're legit.
Or you just don't go out much. Like the one date was like 3.5.
Right. Exactly.
Like you got to look the stars to reviews numbers.
Right. Yeah. What whiskey are you drinking? Whiskey today?
I am indeed. Of course I am.
What kind? I'm always curious. You know that.
I'm drinking Elijah Craig because we killed the Willet Rye.
Okay. The Willet, I hear, is very good.
It was.
Yeah?
It was delicious. That's why the whole bottle went.
Okay. All right. What's the goal? What's the bottle goal today?
Survival? I mean, how many bottles we go through?
Yeah.
Just one more, maybe 2.
Okay, all right.
Depends on how much the guests are drinking.
Okay. I am not.
I know you're not.
I haven't had a sip yet, and at this point, I'm thinking I might not. But I don't know. Things could come off the rails at any time, so who knows?
Your call, Donnie. Your call. You know it's here waiting for you if you want some.
I know. It's waiting downstairs too. It's all around me. I mean, we're in Vegas, you know.
Right. You can't go 5 feet without getting alcohol in this town.
Right. Exactly. And everyone offering a drink. It's been tough, I have to say. This is my 4th day here, and I've probably had 50 drink offers, and I've turned all 50 down.
What, did you come in for Internext?
Yeah, I did. I came in on Saturday, drove in with some friends, and did Internext. You know, met some people, made connections, and then, you know, the show starts today, and I'll be here till Sunday and
Awesome.
do my thing. So...
Very cool.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's good. It's good networking. It's a good time. Most people are here. It's the biggest adult biz convention. So met a lot of good people at Internext that I didn't know, and on the business side of things, which is good for me because I like...
You're trying to move more into the business end of things?
You know, at least that direction in some capacity, but that's kind of my style too, is I've always been an entrepreneur of my own and had my own company, so... yeah, that I have interest in that.
That's awesome. So what can we expect in the future from Donnie Rock?
I want to make a lot of money, man.
Well, who doesn't?
I know, but I don't want to work. I want to make a lot of money, and I don't want to work.
Sounds like my goal, too.
All right.
How are you going to accomplish it is the question.
I play the lottery twice a week, so there's that.
How's that working for you so far?
Yeah, I win $3 here, $8 there, so... you know, I guess it adds up, but it's free tickets more than anything. So I play for free and I roll it into the next week.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So yeah, that's about it. Tell me a little bit real quick about And Now We Drink for the future.
Oh, just keep rocking and rolling. More awesome guests like yourself.
Yeah.
Keep drinking. I mean, we recently did that equipment upgrade. Sadly,
That's right.
none of this is being recorded on that equipment, but...
Fair enough.
And just, you know, more quality content for the guests. More quality guests, more quality content as we go. More mainstream folk.
Good. And I hope you guys out there are enjoying everything. I know I bring everything I got when I come on. So, you know, it's fun. I like this kind of stuff, and I like to chat, and I like to indulge in the intellectual side of things.
Well, then what are you doing on this show?
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I was just going to say. I don't know what I'm doing here, but that's the case.
Well, if you give me a mic, it's almost intellectual.
Right. Well, it looks real, and sometimes people take pictures of you.
Exactly. So, Donnie Rock, because we're doing short format, we're going to get you out of here.
Yeah.
Where can they find you on social media if they don't know already?
You can find me on Twitter. It's at Donnie, DONNIE, _rock, ROCK, the number 6, the number 9. So it's at Donnie _rock 69.
Boom.
That's it. That's all I got. That's where I spit all my
mad fire,
my humor, my sarcasm, all my bullshit.
Excellent. Donnie, good to see you. I'll see you out on the floor for sure.
Thank you, Matt. Appreciate you having me.
And we're going. This may be the last show of AVN 2018. And who better to finish it off with than the lovely, the talented Miss Daisy Ducati.
Hi.
What's going on, girl?
I'm doing all right. I'm saving the last little bit of my voice to talk to you, so let's...
You're the fucking best. You're a goddamn trooper. Right before the award show, a little hungover after a hard night of partying. Gonna make it in here. Get a little hair of the dog in you.
Yeah, I think I might spike my green tea.
The way to go. You are also a legendary partier.
Oh.
Come on.
Legendary, eh?
I'd say so. And what we're doing for the short format for AVN this year is your most epic AVN party story.
Well, so I've been talking about this. I've had some pretty epic party stories at AVN, and this is like my most well-behaved year. I'm pretty proud of myself.
Convention's not over yet.
That's true. Tonight could get pretty wild.
Right.
You know what? Actually, there was one year that I got kidnapped by Coolio.
Okay.
But friendly kidnapped, not kidnapped.
Listen, so where did you meet Coolio?
At the Circle Bar.
You met Coolio at the Circle Bar. Did you know it was Coolio, like, right off the bat?
Absolutely. He's pretty easy to recognize. He's still got the little braids.
All right, so Did you roll up to him like, yo, Coolio, or did he be like, oh, shit?
Yeah. Yeah, so I was hanging out with some people and my partner, and they hit it off right away, and we were just like, what are you doing here, Coolio? Apparently he lives here and he hangs out here all the time. And he was like, come with me. And we're like, okay, you're Coolio. I guess we can come with you. Not sure where you're going, but we'll go there. And we were already all just completely plastered. And I think it was like 4 o'clock in the morning when this happened.
The best decision happened at 4 a.m. at the Circle Bar.
And so we get into his car. He's driving like his daughter's like old beat up SUV. And we get into his car, and we realize once he takes off that he is also completely plastered.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, maybe this wasn't such a good idea. And so he's just like driving all over the place, just back and forth, weaving through the traffic. It was bad. And he takes us to a strip club. And we're like, all right, we're at the strip club with Coolio. This is
Do you remember which club?
It was Crazy Horse.
Crazy Horse 3?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy Horse 3. And so we're at the strip club, and we're like in this like private booth with a bunch of, there were like dudes from the New York Jets and like just random like celebrity dudes hanging out. And I'm like, all right, cool. And just getting drunker and drunker and drunker. And Coolio starts getting a lap dance. And my dude like goes to high five him, and he's like, don't look at me, it'll be gay. You'll make it gay. I'm like, all right, I don't know how to make your lap dance gay, but have fun. Enjoy yourself, Coolio.
Apparently, Coolio has never done a boy-boy-girl scene.
Right? Double vag.
Right?
So we did not watch Coolio get his very not gay lap dance.
Right.
And yeah, and then we're like hanging out in the parking lot of the strip club, and it's like 9 o'clock in the morning, and there's like a bunch of random like rap guys and like maybe some pimps. I'm not quite sure. And I'm like, what are we doing with our lives? I think this was like the day after the awards. Like at this point, I think we had come from the awards before we met him.
Okay.
And it was like 9 o'clock in the morning. Oh, no, you know what? It was the day before the awards because I didn't sleep at all. And then I had to come back and do my makeup for the awards. No. And I fell asleep getting my makeup done. It was crazy. And I actually just ran into him 2 days ago, and he remembered us.
How could he forget? So
Yeah.
9 a.m. after the strip club, did he let you go then?
Yeah, eventually I was like, I gotta go. I have an appointment. Like I had to get my makeup done, and I had to do the red carpet.
So anything else crazy happened in the club?
We met his wife. Oh, and he had this stewardess with him that was definitely not his wife. And I don't know where he met her, but he was like trolling her. And he was just drunk as shit, like making her light cigarettes for him. He doesn't even smoke. He was just making her light cigarettes. And at one point, this woman had 4 cigarettes lit in her hand, and she was just holding them for him. And he was like yelling at her, and we were like, what is going on? He was just messing with her. It was really funny.
That is fucking ridiculous.
It was crazy. And then I guess she like almost missed a flight, and we had to like drop her off at the airport.
Oh my God, nothing like serving a bunch of people, 50,000 miles up in the air, smelling of strip club.
Yeah. It was crazy.
It's like, do you have glitter on you?
Right? Man, that was definitely one of those days where I'm like, I have no idea what's going on here, but I'm just going to roll with it.
That's fucking awesome, though.
Yeah.
So you're going to let Coolio kidnap you again this year?
I mean, I would hang out with him again. Yeah. Like, I had a ball.
He at least buy you some dances?
No.
What the fuck, Coolio? The Gangsta Paradise money dry up? What
It
the
was
fuck?
also funny because it was like 8 or 9 in the morning at this strip club, so it was completely dead, and there were like 2 dancers, and they were completely exhausted. Like, it was an awkward strip club moment.
They're like, this is normally when we take a nap.
Yeah, it was like they were just kind of like rolling around on the floor on stage, like, you know?
Oh my God, that's fucking crazy.
It was pretty comical. Like, I wish we had filmed the whole thing. I wish.
Coolio might have thought that was gay.
It might have been a little gay.
Might have been a little gay. Dudes are gonna watch this. Don't make it gay.
Yeah. So funny. It was so funny.
I never thought in a million years the idea of having someone witness or touch me in a non-sexual way while a woman's on top of me could possibly be construed as gay.
Right.
But hey, they're each their own.
Don't look at me, it's gay. It was so funny, and he was dead serious. He was dead serious about that.
Like he was about to fight your partner over it?
No, he was like, man, do not look at me.
It's like, I will take this girl off my lap and I will beat your ass for looking at me right now.
And I'm like, there's nothing gay about a woman grinding on you, Coolio.
Right?
It was so funny, and he was sitting like a foot away from us.
Sorry, bro. She's hot. We can't not look. We're not looking at you. We're just looking at her.
Yeah, like we were like in the middle of a conversation also.
So did you have to have the rest of the conversation like looking over here?
Yes.
So Coolio, what's going on, man? You enjoying that dance?
It was so funny. It was so funny. Oh my god. Hey.
That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, it was definitely like a highlight of AVN history for me.
Awesome. So you said you've been pretty well behaved this year. You gotten into anything?
I mean, I've done some drinking.
As you do.
I've been to a few parties. Actually, I met my new girlfriend at the Hustler Club.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we went with a bunch of the Hustler folks to the club, and I met the cutest girl. Her name's Jade. She's so cute. I took a bunch of pictures with her in the champagne room.
Oh shit.
I'm obsessed. I'm trying to get her to shoot with me.
Well, you're local, she's local.
Yeah, I introduced her to all the Hustler folks. I was like, if you want to shoot for Hustler, we can make this happen.
Right?
But I called dibs on the first one.
Shit. Fuck having her shoot for Hustler would be like, OnlyFans?
Right? Like, I got a clip store, my private collection.
We're going to introduce you to the industry, right? Fuck shit for other people.
Right.
Got to be your own production house girl.
Exactly. I have to post a bunch of stuff like now for this new company I just signed up for. They were like, if you sign up and post 10 things before the thing's over, I'll give you $100. And I'm like, okay, I like money.
Like, what do they want you to post?
They don't care at all. I just have to post 10 things. Like, it could be 10 pictures of my baby toe, and they'll still give me $100.
Can I go do that real quick?
Right? You can come with me. I got to go get my $100.
Right? My camera's full of pictures. But
yeah, it's kind of like OnlyFans, but it's like the new, better, less glitchy one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I got to get out of here. You got to get out of here. I would love to have you on longer.
Yeah, next time
you're in LA, we'll do a full episode.
Yeah, let's do it.
But in the meantime, where can everyone find you on social media, your OnlyFans, all that fun stuff?
Yes, you can find me at Daisy Ducati on Twitter and Instagram, or daisyducati.com. And if you want to see the dirty stuff, you can go to whatifuckingwant.com.
Whatifuckingwant.com.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, Daisy. I'm going to get you out of here.
All right.
Thanks again.
Thank you.
It's video. It's not like it's just a jerk-off instruction audio book.
Yeah, that's true. Because I have big eyes.
Yeah, just look at him with the big eyes, like, stroke that dick, boy.
You sound like the Little Red Riding Hood. What big eyes you have, grandmother? And it's like the wolf. Right? Isn't that how it goes?
Yeah.
Yep. What big teeth you have, grandmother.
Yeah, see? I knew it. I know that one.
So finally we get you on air.
I know. I smoke too much weed. You just have to come to my house next time.
All the way out to the goddamn west side?
Yeah, but look, you're super portable, and my house is like an adult stoner palace, so you won't want to leave. You can just drink whiskey, and I'll get really super baked.
Fine.
See.
This is just my portable gear. Like, I actually have like a real studio-looking shit at home.
I want a portable thing, because I have podcast shit from Fleshlight, and I've never used it, because I'm missing that. I have everything but that.
Well, that is a Zoom H6.
Hey, Zoom.
It's a very quality product. It runs on double A's.
No, it's fucking dope as fuck. That's why I'm like, it looks so portable and like easy. I like it.
No, I love it. I absolutely love it. It's great for conventions. Oh, shit. I haven't even done an intro. Look at me being all unprofessional.
Because we're all homies and shit.
Right? So this is the last show of AVN 2018.
Yay!
Ending it with a beauty, a good one,
Oh,
Miss
thank
Tana
you.
Lea.
Thank you.
While she gets her makeup done.
Yeah, I'm getting my makeup done too. I'm a multitasker, guys. If you didn't know that.
I'm surprised you don't have a bong in your other hand.
It's right here. What do you mean? It's right there.
But it's not in your hand.
I mean, it's arm's length right there. Wait, should we do one? Do I have a lighter? Yeah, of course I do.
So there we go.
There we go. Okay, see.
And would not be the first time our mics smell like
marijuana.
Marijuana.
Well, everyone says our room smells like weed.
Huh, I wonder why.
Get you contact high. Cassie's gonna go home to her husband. He's like, "What the fuck were you? Why are your eyes so red?"
He knows what you are.
There's no telling.
It's like you're working for a bunch of porn stars.
Yeah.
A lot of weed. I'm amazed the mini bars actually survived, or they had to restock it already.
No, we haven't even hit that. But look, we brought a toaster and a hot plate.
Holy shit.
Because Kendra's vegan, so she makes jackfruit sandwiches a lot. When we get high, that's what we crave. It tastes like a chopped beef sandwich. But in order to make those in a hotel room, you need a toaster, obviously, because you're not going to eat a non-toasted bun.
Right.
And then a hot plate with a skillet. And then we forgot plates, so we bought plates from room service for $7 for one night. We rented them for $7. And then we didn't have a spatula, so she had to go buy spatulas the next day. But we pretty much have a kitchen in here for you.
That's fucking amazing.
Or anyone else.
AVN Survival Guide.
Oh, God.
Just, got the whole kitchen going. Like, I've been just eating at fucking Mr. Lucky's.
Me too. Chicken tenders every day.
Every day.
Every day. I've had chicken tenders. Except for today, I had chips and queso. No, chips and guac. Oh, yeah. Apparently, they don't know what queso is out here. It's just cheese. I asked someone if they had chips and queso, and they're like, no, but we have chips and cheese. And I was like, wow. Wow.
Vegas is kind of weird like that.
Yeah, it was not in Vegas. It was on the way into Vegas.
Oh, that's no man's land.
Oh, so they definitely don't know.
Like, those are weird desert folk.
Yeah, that's like that movie, The Hills Have Eyes. That's what I feel like when I drive through there.
Oh, yeah, 100%. It's like, okay, I got to have enough gas
to make it.
And make it all the way through because I don't want to fucking stop.
Fuck no. Especially at night. And then, like, a lot of those at night, too, are, like, no cash and they're not open. So it's, like, sketchy. You have to do it at the pump, the credit card. Like, someone's going to come up behind you and kidnap you. That's what I feel like.
Yeah. Don't do it.
Horror movies all over it.
Like, I would rather fill up in South Central.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. In the middle of the day, yeah.
Hell, in the middle of the night, I'd rather fill up in South Central than stop at one of those desert towns.
That's true. Yeah. I've seen way too many weird shit. Did that sound right? I don't know. I've seen way too many weird shit. That wasn't right. Whatever.
It's almost a sentence.
You caught it. Same, but different.
We got you. We got you. All right. Seriously, what kind of people choose, no shade if you're listening and you live in those towns, but what makes you decide to live there?
What do they do for fun? Oh, eat people. JK.
Maybe not.
Probably not.
So one of the things I've been doing all weekend is I've been asking people their wildest AVN stories.
Oh, man.
Do you have a good one you can share?
Damn. Well, last year, did I do anything fun? I was at AVN last year, but I was not a porn star, so I was just working for Fleshlight. I got put into an interesting situation. I was at the Fleshlight booth during the day, and the concrete convention, it's always the same time, conveniently, as the porn convention. So all these, like, millionaire concrete fellas come in town with all their money in concrete, and they come to the porn convention. And so they came over, and I met these, like, nice guys. One was, like, my age, he was good looking. The other two were older, but, like, not too bad. I'd definitely, like, let them be my sugar daddy. But anyways, so they thought at the time I was a porn star, so they invite me to dinner, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I'll come. But, like, one of them, the young one, I was, like, kind of into. So I was like, it was, like, a thing. And the guy had a date, too. So we were all just going to meet at his room and then go get dinner. Well, I get to the hotel, and the whole time I've been communicating with the billionaire, the owner of the company, not the guy that I thought was cute. The guy that I thought was cute is Nate. He's Jewish. He's the first Jew I ever met in person. This was just last year.
Well, welcome to LA. I'm sure you've met hundreds more since then.
Oh, yeah. So I used to live in the Juberhood. But, yeah. Yeah, it was like the Miracle Mile area. But yeah, so he was like the first Jew I ever met in real life. He was really cool, whatever. Well, we get to dinner, and as soon as I walk in, I had been communicating with the guy. Bobby was his name. Bobby. He's the one who owned the company, and then the other guys were there working for him. Anyways, long story short, I walk in and there's this older lady there who's like really cute. You could tell she's like someone's sugar baby, but like the older one, like, you know, she's like the number one sugar baby and everyone else is like 2, 3, 4, 5. And we were just sitting around the table hanging out, and then she pulls me into the bedroom and she's like, have you been texting Bobby? And I'm like, no, what do you mean? And she's like, well, why are you talking to him? I thought you liked Nate. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, why was I put in this situation? And I'm just here for fucking free dinner. What is this? And so the guy, Bobby's like knocking on the door. He's like, Jeannie, let her out of there. Like, I'm like, oh God, did she do this a lot? Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? So finally I'm like talking to her. I'm like, listen, these dudes invited me here. I did not approach these guys. I'm not trying to fuck these guys. I came for fucking free dinner. Like, let's be cool and hang out. You're a chick. You're nice. Whatever. So we have dinner and we get her drunk. Nate, the guy that I'm trying to hang out with, is so fucking drunk he passes out at dinner. So then it's just me and the guy and the girl, like awkward as fuck.
Oh, that's super weird.
Yeah, she's like not into it at all. She's real insecure and like is jealous that he was talking to me. But she's sweet as can be. She's just insecure. So we all go gamble together, have fun. The conversation ends, whatever. I never hear from any of them again. Okay, tell me why 3 days ago she texted me and is like, hey, are you going to AVN? I'm like, yeah, I'm nominated. And she's like, oh, cool. Did they sponsor you? Did you get a sponsor to go out there? Like, ask me these questions. I haven't talked to the bitch in like a year. And then she goes, yeah, me and Bobby broke up 3 weeks ago. Have you still been talking to him? And I'm like, I just wrote no. And she's like, oh, cool. Here's a picture of his new tattoo. We're thinking of you. We hope you win. I'm like, you just said y'all were broken up. Like, what the actual fuck? Why are you contacting me?
You should have been like, oh yeah, he's right here in bed next to me.
No, and she just kept texting me, and then I screenshot it and sent it to Nate the Jew, and he was like, she cannot take a hint. And I'm like, I don't know how to not be mean to this lady, but we're not friends, and I'm definitely not fucking her dude, and I can definitely tell the only reason she texted me to wish me luck and ask if I was going is probably because her dude's here at the fucking concrete convention,
right,
and she wants to know if he's talking to me.
Right.
Like, what a bitch. You didn't even really wish me well.
I wonder if he broke up with her 3 weeks out because
he knew he was coming.
Yeah,
right?
he's like,
his ass hasn't texted me, so it's not like he's giving me any money. Shit.
Damn.
I know. And he had money. They fucking made the dinner come up to the suite. Our dinner was like $12,000.
Holy shit.
They had the private chef cooking it, and he was bringing up bottles and bottles of Cristal. That's what we were drinking.
So what is in a $12,000 dinner? I've had some fine meals in my life.
Steaks, mashed potatoes, a salad, and like some kind of cake or some kind of dessert. That was it. But we just had bottles of Cristal too.
Okay, so it's mostly just the booze.
Well, no. We only had 3 maybe. I don't know how much those run. $400 a piece?
Well, you got to figure casino prices.
Yeah, they jack them up probably. Who knows?
Probably.
It was at the Aria, at a suite at the Aria.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
probably
like
at
the
least
brand new.
At least $1,000 a bottle.
Probably.
Because you figure bottle service in a club.
Yeah, it's going to be
$700 for a $20 bottle.
Yeah. I sold a bottle of Malibu to a bachelor party from Canada for $800. Malibu.
Right.
And they were so pissed. The guy, I was flirting with the guy that was paying for it, and he's like, what should we get? You know, I don't know what we drink. I don't know. What do you drink? What do you like? And I was like, oh, I love rum. And he's like, yeah, let's do a bottle of that. And I was like, okay. So I come back with the fucking sparkler and the bottle of the plastic fucking Malibu rum, and all the bachelors are like, the fuck? Like, they knew what it was, but homeboy was like so smitten, didn't give a shit. He didn't know. He didn't even know. I raped him with some Malibu. He got raped.
He could now do #MeToo.
No, and everyone was pissed. I'm like, listen, your bro, I could take his paycheck. You better watch him, because he just bought that Malibu for $800.
Dudes are fucking stupid.
Bad friends, yeah, for sure.
Like, they think that they got shot and they'll just do stupid shit.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm also called like a succubus or a man eater. I don't try to be, but it's really easy to be. So I take dudes' paychecks a lot.
I'm gonna stay on this side of the room.
Yeah, you stay.
Keep my
there.
paycheck intact.
Yeah. I'm powerful.
just oh shit. Where's my wallet? God damn it.
You're done. As soon as you walked in this room.
That's why you had me to your lair.
Yeah, exactly.
Evil.
I know what I'm doing.
Evil.
They call me the Red Witch.
So have you gotten into anything this year? I know I've seen you around at Circle Bar a little bit, but...
Where? Oh, here? Any weird shit?
Yeah. Any weird shit this year?
A lot of girls throw shade. Well, I've had a lot of girls be really nice to me, but I had... I kind of set up like a with someone I met last year who's married, who both are in the industry, set up like a content trade just with him today or something. And his wife came by my booth yesterday, and I've met her this year for the first time. I was really sweet to her. She walks by my booth and she goes, "Heard you're fucking in my bed tomorrow." And I'm like,
so you obviously know about it.
So I said no. I told him I couldn't do it anymore. I'm like, that's why the fuck are you both in the industry? You know how content exchange works. You know this is a thing here also. And I also didn't schedule with anyone else but this one guy because I haven't seen him in a year and I didn't want to be overwhelmed and I wanted to be respectful. And he asked me last year and like the woman knew and I just thought that was like throwing shade. And I'm like, because I told him that we couldn't shoot here because I'm sharing a room with Kendra and I didn't want to be banging while Kendra's, whatever. So I was like, can we use your place? He was like, not a problem. And then she literally walked by my booth and said, "Heard you're fucking in my bed tomorrow." And I was just like, but she said it like loud and shit. And I was like, that wasn't even like jokingly cool.
Oh, that's so weird because she obviously knows about it.
Yeah, she's a performer. And
she's a performer. She obviously knows it's happening. It's not happening behind her back.
No. And then, another girl, I had sex with her boyfriend here in this room where you're sitting.
Oh, good. At least it's not still wet.
Yesterday or the day before? The day before.
Oh, wait a minute. Shit, it is still wet.
No,
God damn
it's been clean. Was it yesterday? I don't know. My days run together. But I saw his girlfriend too, but she was cool because they're open and she's hot. I want to bang her too.
Well, shit, you fucked up. You should have got them both in at the same time.
No, I know she was busy, but she's on my list. Like I said, before I leave this weekend, I got to find her. Even if I just have sex with her. But yeah, so I had sex finally, and then, yeah, that's about it.
And nothing wrong with that.
No, and then me and Kendra have just been getting really baked afterwards and passing out and not doing shit. Everyone's like going to all the parties, and we're like, oh, we're high in bed. In our onesies.
Absolutely nothing wrong with that shit.
Not when you get these onesies and snacks and weed. And toaster. Yeah, we got a fucking toaster in this bitch.
Right? You got a kitchen, onesies?
We could have made pancakes. We just realized that after Cassie was like, hey, you can make pancakes. I'm like, Kendra, pancakes, man. You dropped the ball on that. Next year, I'm going to make pancakes. You could come.
All right.
It's an invite-only pancake party.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I'm definitely there.
You both are invited.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to have real pancakes, but we'll have to have a separate pan because, Kendra can't do that.
Right.
Right?
Are vegan pancakes any good?
I don't know. They just can't have flour. So what do you make?
Cauliflower pancakes?
Oh, they have other stuff too, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen people do that. I don't know.
So wait a minute. Why can't vegans have flour?
Why can't vegans have flour?
Oh.
No, we're just
Perfect
talking
timing.
about you, actually.
We were asking about vegan dietary shit.
Yeah,
So.
why can't vegans have flour? Or milk? Oh, it's milk. No, wait. What did we talk about earlier at the restaurant when you were like, well... Oh, eggs. It was eggs.
Okay.
It's not. I guess that's not flour. Vegans can have flour. Hey.
Okay. I was super confused there because we were talking about making pancakes in the hot plate.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, vegans can't have flour. I'm like, wait, huh? Vegans can't have...
I guess that would be people that are gluten-free.
Well, we live in LA. Soon enough, we'll all not be able to.
No one knows what gluten is. I've seen the Jimmy Fallon show when they're on the street and they're like, hey, do you know what gluten is? And they're like, it's bread. And they're like, no, but what is gluten? Why is it bad for you? And they're like, I don't know. I'm like, you don't even know.
Plenty of people get influenced by many things they don't know. It's just
that's very true.
how things roll.
Indeed.
But hey, I'm going to get out of here. Let you get back to your makeup. I got to go
get... finally having me. Okay, in LA, let's do it.
Yeah, we'll do a real episode, 2 hours. Throw down some booze, some weed.
Yeah.
Some video games, whatever.
Yes, I'm totes down. Thank you for having me.
Tana, where can they find you on the social media?
All my shit. Oh, yeah. Can I just say this while I'm here? My name is Tana Lea. Thank you, Matt, because you know how to pronounce my name. People call me Tana Lea, and that's just fancy. I'm from Texas. It's very plain. It's like Montana without the Mon, and Lee has a silent A. So it's just Tana Lea, real country. My mom's name is Lana. Like, that's a thing. So all of my stuff is just the Tana Lea, or if you just type in Tana Lea in Google, you can find my OnlyFans, my Twitter, my Instagram, my Pornhub, my topless photos probably. There's a lot of topless photos of me, for sure. Yeah, you can find all that. Just Google me. Google me, bitch.
Do that shit. From AVN 2018, this should be the last interview before I pack my shit and go back to LA.
Until he finds a hotter bitch.
Oh, shit. How could I possibly do that?
You can't. You're ending it on a good note.
Right?
Okay.
I felt like she's just trying to trap me there.
I am. I already took your wallet.
God damn it. I guess I live here now.
I got your soul.
AVN 2018, we're out.
Deuces.